Canada takes to the sky. Clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipe stretching time. Floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue. Flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze. Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe. Every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide. Loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher. Heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff. For Captain C, no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air. Flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free. Smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Sunday, my friends. Pete Thibs, good to see you. Paul B, welcome back. MSFS Nerd, welcome. Andre, good to see you. Jack, welcome. MN Sports Fan, good to see you, my friend. Greg Elwell, good to see you. Gringo, welcome. RJ, good to see you. Andre, welcome back. Daily Driven, welcome. Paul, good to see you. Major Mark, good to see you, my friend. Michael, good to see you. Marco, good to see you. Kango, welcome back. 2E73 Max, welcome. Chris Clark, good to see you. Leonard Grant, welcome. Tom is in the house, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Airbus 330, welcome back. Tony Baldo's in the house, good to see you. Aviation Ryan, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Tom Brady's here, welcome. Lilo Pilot, good to see you. Captain Aviation, welcome back. 12 Cut, good to see you, my friend. Captain Germany, welcome. Captain DC, good to see you. J. Luke, welcome. Harry Quinlan, welcome. Reshit, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Bearcap, good to see you, dude, on the vertical stream. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Trinity Pilot, good to see you. Defender, welcome. Hope you're well. Kieran, welcome. Shadow Storm, welcome. Adam, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. 380, good to see you. VOR Lock, welcome. Good to see everybody here. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are all having a great weekend, having a good Sunday. Had a great Saturday yesterday. Had a long one yesterday. Mexico City up to Dallas, Fort Worth, and back. Sure had a lot of fun. Mr. Owls, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. A little bit of fun on Owls stream last night in case you guys missed it. Yes, it was. It was. Flight 001, thank you for 29 months. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you for 29 months. As the Dunkin' Donuts livery is fire. It's definitely different. I will say that. I'm like kind of on the fence whether I like it or I don't hate it. I don't know if I love it. I think I just like it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I think it's just meh. It's pretty cool. VATSIM, yes, we are always flying on VATSIM, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. What's up, Cap? Great to join you today. Got both airports. Cannot wait to see you in the skies. JetBlue 1252. Sounds good, man. Have a great flight. Have a great flight. Samoa Pilot, welcome aboard as well. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice paint job. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. Duncan JetBlue. I love how they named the plane Brewing Altitude. Nice. Very nice. Did you see CSS? I did. I spent a little bit of time yesterday checking out different streams. Owls had a great stream last night, showcasing the airplane. I don't know if it actually is it actually releasing today? Because what I've seen, not just on Owl Stream, but what I've seen on a couple other streams as well, is, in my opinion, the aircraft is not ready. I don't think that aircraft is ready for prime time, especially when they tag on $120 price tag. I'm sorry, but we've already gone over this. I don't want to harp on, I don't want to harp on developers. I don't want to keep going, but in my opinion, the price tag is what's really going to set this development team back. I can understand wanting, to get paid for your hard-earned time and efforts into developing an aircraft, and let me be the first one to tell you, I would not be able to do that. But I also think that we have to come back down to earth a little bit and be a little bit more realistic. When you attach a price tag like that onto a product, people are going to expect perfection. In my opinion, that airplane is far, far, far away from perfection. It looks like they have a good foundation. The systems seem to be good. Everything else is subpar or par. That would be my issue. I mean, even right now, it's hard to say. I really think they're banking on people just picking it up for the $5 a month and making money off that, but I don't know, man. It's a little bit weird. It would be nice to have a 737-300, just not $120, and subscriptions are not the answer. Yeah, it's a weird one, man. It's a very, very weird situation over there, to be honest with you. Thing keeps bugging me as a subscription model. I just think it's a slippery slope. It is. It definitely is, man. Yeah, it definitely is. It's been delayed. Interesting. Okay. Today marks 6 months of no alcohol. I'll stretch that. Hey, RJ, my man, congratulations, dude. Stretching is much better for you, too. Let's be honest. So it was delayed, so it's not releasing today. I mean, I feel like that's a smart plan. I also think they need to kind of just sit down and revisit their whole pricing model, the pricing scheme. It's just not, when you're the only person that's pricing aircrafts at that price, or, I've heard a lot of people complain about, oh, well, if you buy all of the PMDG variants, it's more expensive. Yeah, but PMDG isn't forcing you to buy every variant. What I think would have been smart for CSS would have been to offer, hey, you want to buy the 500? Sure, 40, 50 bucks, something like that, right? Oh, you want the 400? Okay, that's going to be another $40. Oh, you want the 300? Okay, that's going to be another $40 or something like that. You know what I mean? It just, the whole pricing scheme and the whole pricing model and forcing you to buy all variants of the aircraft for some insane price point is, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't. It's a very weird model, and in my opinion, as somebody that's been in the industry for a decade now, it just seems like I don't want to use money grab, but at this point, when you're charging that kind of money for a product, I feel like that is their sole purpose. I don't think their purpose is to deliver a high quality add-on that the community can kind of, come together around and agree that this is a great product. I think that they're just kind of looking to get rich quick, in my opinion. That's what it seems like to me. When you're pricing it at $120 US, that's a steep ask for a classic aircraft. And then at that, a classic aircraft that is not really modeled texturally wise very good. Sounds were, laughable, to be honest with you. The visuals, again, it reminds me of something that we would have been excited about if it came out 10 years ago. And I don't mean that in like a negative way, but as far as today's standards go, when you have the Fenix series, when you have any builds, when you have PMDG, when you have, the list goes on and on of great developers. It seems a little bit weird. It's an odd one. It's definitely an odd one. When will boarding be done? Boarding is already done. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. When you have companies like Fenix pricing multiple variants for so much cheaper, I have to ask what they were thinking. Yeah, well, like I said, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I've tried to think about it. I've tried to be like, spin a little bit more of a positive light on it. Because I know that there are people out there that do enjoy the classic aircrafts and they are looking for something like that. But I just have a problem, one, with the whole subscription-based model. I think that's a little bit, it's very aggressive as far as, you know, your pricing model. We've never really seen that before either. I don't think there's ever been any development group in any flight sim industry, whether FSX, X-Plane, P3D, Microsoft. I don't think we've ever had a subscription-based model where you can subscribe for a month and then the plane gets taken away, or subscribe for a year, or I don't know. I don't even know. It just seems really weird. It seems very, very, very weird. It's an odd approach to, you know, being that it's your first airplane into the market as well. You would think that you would want to have a long-lasting impression, at least from my perspective. You know, I'm not saying that you don't need to make money on your aircraft, but imagine if they had priced that a little bit. Imagine if they priced it the way that I did. You get the base, okay, so the base model is the 500 or whatever. It costs 50 or 60 bucks, all right? And then every other variant on top of it, if you want it, can cost an extra $30 or $40. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. This whole model of forcing you to buy into, and they don't even have it ready. I mean, God knows there's nothing that is actually saying that the 300, the 400, or whatever other variants that they're going to be making, we don't even know if that's actually going to come to fruition. We have no clue. We have nothing to hold this company. There's nothing that says, oh yeah, for sure this company will come through. It's just a weird situation. It's a very weird situation. But I mean, kudos to Owls and everybody else that got the airplane and has been streaming it. I was in Owl's stream last night. It was a little bit of a shit show. A lot of negative outlooks on the aircraft, and a lot of people kind of just spamming and talking how it was such shit. And I you know, there are some good points with the aircraft. It does look like it flies pretty well, I will say that. But I mean, it's just so rough around the edges, and the sounds are, I mean, it literally took me back to like a freeware 10 years ago when it came to like the sounds, when I heard the sounds and stuff like that. I don't know. I hope the best for them. I just don't think that their current model of pricing and for the product that they're offering is going to work out well for them. I feel like there's going to be more people that are upset at the product than people that are happy with the product. So, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. If you haven't seen it already, head over to Owls' channel. Check out his stream last night. There's a couple other videos that have popped up this morning as well on my feed. I watched one this morning. I think he was a type-rated pilot. Again, kind of showcasing the aircraft. It does not scream, you know, a high quality, high fidelity add-on to me. It just doesn't do it. But hey, that's my 2 cents. So there you go. The devs just told me that the 3 and the 4 will come months after the 500 release. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't agree with them forcing you to buy the entire package when the entire package isn't ready. It might be a different story. You know, hey, we're charging $120. All variants are ready. But you're basically asking people to pay $120, which is, you know, $50, $60 more than any other add-on that's on the market right now, with a promise that you will deliver other airplanes in the future. I don't know about that one. I foresee that they don't sell the number that they want to sell, and therefore other products down the line don't come out. I don't know, man. Slippery slope. Aiden Day, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Stepped away, sir, if you responded. I know they say $5 a month, but imagine if you had that model for all of your planes. That shit gets expensive quick. Yeah, well, I hope other people in the community are taking notes and are kind of looking at this and going, yeah, no, not a good idea. Not the best idea. Like I said, I wish them well, but I really think that they need to take a step back. They need to kind of look at what the community's response has been from the videos that have been posted by content creators, and maybe give a second thought of how they plan on doing this pricing model and how they plan on pushing out further products, because you know, it's very rare where I see a developer that kind of sets themselves up to fail, but yeah, I think this is I feel like this is one of those places and one of those times where they've kind of set themselves up to fail. All right, let's inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. We do have to go inside. We're going to do some We're going to do a little tour here of the scenery after, once we get this airplane ready to rock and roll and we're ready to push back, we'll do a little tour of the scenery. There are some pretty cool little, what do we call them? There's some cool Easter eggs and stuff inside the airport, so we'll take a look at that. So first things first, over to the electronic flight bag. Let's go to my flight. We'll import our flight plan, RSW up to KHPN. Beautiful. We got 15 minutes on the turn. We should be good. Let's go to our mass and balance. We're going to load the aircraft. We're going to go instant. GSX already boarded it, so we're just using this for our weight and balance. Beautiful. Let's come down here to the McDo. We'll hit our FMG tab. Wonderful. Let's go to our NIT ref. We'll do our NIT request. Call sign today. We are JetBlue 252. Nice, easy call sign to remember. It even rhymes. JetBlue 252. We're looking for an initial cost index of 5. And we're going for a cruise altitude today. What was our cruise altitude? According to the wonderful sim brief, our cruise altitude was 35,000 feet. We may do a step climb, but most likely not. We'll see what's going on at 35,000 feet. Should have a nice like quartering tailwind today, I think, ish. But we'll see how that goes. All right, that's plugged in. That looks good. Let's go to our NIT-B page, and then we can send all of this data down to here. So we'll send down to the McDo. We'll confirm those numbers. 59.8 on the zero fuel weight, 32 on the zero fuel weight CG, 10.3 on the block fuel today. So quite a bit of fuel for an A320, but we're looking good. All of that is set correctly. Beautiful. Let's go to our flight plan page. Now, I did get a PDC. I'm assuming that that is a... No, it wasn't a PDC. Let's go ahead and go to... Who do we got online? We've got ATIS online, so we've got ATIS Information Whiskey. We were cleared on the, I think it's the Chesel 7, I think is the departure. I don't know, I don't fly out of here enough to understand. I think it's the Chesel 7 departure. Anyways, we're going to tune to ground. No, ground is not online. We have tower, 2875. We're going to tune over to tower, 2875. And we're going to go ahead and grab our IFR clearance up to, where the hell are we going again today? Westchester, but it's not called Westchester. Wait, is it Westchester or White Plains? I never could remember. 2 Big Macs. Good to see my friend. Is this a real flight? It is a real flight. Yes, it is a real flight. This is not what AnyBuilds did with their 350, promised ultra long range and isn't released yet. Yeah, Bob, AnyBuilds is a developer that's been around for years and years and years. It's kind of what I was hinting at. Is CSS is a brand new development group. If they take your money and they run, what are you going to do, right? Like it's not like they have a name to fall back on. If AnyBuilds didn't deliver a product, the community would be in an uproar, and AnyBuilds wouldn't be able to really publish any other products because they would have this tarnished name, right? The CSS, this is their first aircraft, this is their first time into the market. There's nothing that says, you know, that's where you have to be a little bit careful, right? Like it's, you know, you have a company like PMDG or AnyBuilds that, you know, does something like this. Well, they have a reputation to fall back on, and they have a, you know, they got more to lose, let's say. I'm just concerned that when a developer prices a product at this price, it's a slippery slope for the consumer, because you just really truly never know, you know, what's stopping them from just taking your money and running, right? I mean, they don't have anything. So, Major Mark, thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. Appreciate you always, dude. Thank you.
Major Mark donated $4.99.
Appreciate you,
Hello,
buddy.
it's CSS. We are contacting you regarding your subscription to your plane.
Could you imagine, man? Holy. Huge love floaties to you, Major Mark. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you as always, dude. Thank you. Is this the scenery that I sent you yesterday? Yeah, I already had it, MSFS Nerd. I picked this up a while ago. We did a GA flight into here years ago, to be honest with you, but yeah. Is the PHN? Yes, it is MSFS Nerd. But yeah, I already had it. All I had to do was update it. It was just out of date. White Plains, Westchester County, New York. I lived in Yonkers, New York for 14 years. It was my local airport for flying. Hey, very cool, Andre. Very cool, man. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Should be a fun flight, dude. 2.5 hours is what we're scheduled at. All right, hold on. We're going to grab our clearance. Tower, hello. JetBlue 252. ATIS Information Whiskey IFR to Westchester, please.
JetBlue 2025, hold short taxiway faster. Full short of Fox, JetBlue 2025.
Henry's doing the walk around? He is. He was just walking around everywhere.
JetBlue 252, 4 miles star, good day, information, whiskey.
Henry.
You're cleared to Westminster County Airport by DC, Childerz 7 departure, VGAP transition, then a filed. Maintain 4,000, expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.42, squawk 7061.
Alright, JetBlue 252 is cleared to Westchester, Childerz 7 departure via transition, then is filed. Initial climb 4,000, we'll expect 350 minutes after departure. Departure frequencies on 3442, squawking 7061.
JetBlue 252, readback is correct. Please about your own discretion, advise from ready for taxi. You can expect runway 6 for departure.
Alright, we'll advise ready to taxi, we'll expect runway 6. Thanks, JetBlue 252. Alright, chat, give me 2 seconds. Henry's getting into stuff that he shouldn't be getting into. 2 seconds.
JetBlue 111 with information whiskey, looking for IFR to Westchester.
JetBlue 111 for my target, you can expect the P usual.
Sounds good, JetBlue 111. American 1842, ready to go at 6.
American 1842, hold forward, chat.
Hold short 6, American 1842.
This guy, man. Alright, we're back. Alright, cool. So we have all our clearance information. So down here, RSW departures. We're planning runway 6. We're going to be on the Childerz 7 departure with the VAP transition. Good. We'll insert that. Wonderful. Into Westchester this afternoon. Let's go see what the winds are doing right now. Winds are showing 280, 11, gusting 27. Well, that'll be interesting. What do we got for runways? Short runways here. 280, 11, gusting 27. I assume that probably means runway 34 if the winds stay the way that they are now. So we'll select ILS 34. Dennis with a $5 donation. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Dennis donated $5. Let's all skip Starbucks today and show Cap our appreciation for looking out for us in the sim market.
Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for support. Very, very kind. Appreciate you, man. Been watching your streams for years. Well, thank you, Rob. Appreciate you, man. Welcome aboard. Texting RSW and recognized your voice. Was going to say hi on frequency, but I decided against it. Rob, good to see you, man. Thanks for your support, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. All right, the arrival is the Buno 5 arrival. Yes, we're going to go with the C transition. And if we go to our approach vias, there is no via, so we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Let's pull up our charts now, and what we'll do is we'll select our arrival. So we'll go to flights, approaches, select ILS runway 34 from final. I guess that is correct. Should we be doing an RNAV? An RNAV Yankee runway 34 from Rhymes. I like that approach better, chat. What do we think? That seems to be a little bit better. Let's do that one. Plus, it's an RNAV. We like RNAVs. All right, so RNAV Yankee runway 34 is what we have planned from Rhymes. That should be a fun approach. It looks actually really good. Looks real good. All right, cool. That's what we'll plan for that one. So hold on. Let me reselect that. We'll go PHN arrivals. We're going to go RNAV Yankee 34 105 C transition, approach via Rhymes, and we'll insert that. Okay, good. That looks good, my friends. Beautiful. Let's go to our perf page. Let's go grab some perf numbers over here. Jump up top here. We'll go to U. We're departing runway 6. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flap 1 departure. No off on. Sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll calculate our V speeds. 53, 56, 58, 1/down 02, and a flex temp of 65. Let's send that all down to the McDo. Everything has been populated. Beautiful. Let's go upstairs. Let's spool up the APU, and while we're doing this, let's go ahead and take a look at this scenery, friends. This is the brand new Verticalsim RSW Southwest Florida, and it is popping off right now. Look at all the JetBlue planes. Sheesh. These are all people flying on the network as well, friends. This is not just us.
Star
GMC. Nope. Star 777.
donated $13 Canadian and 99 cents.
Thanks so much,
Captain,
Star.
I can't seem to find that 737 to 500 on Blockbuster.
Oh, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you, Star. Thank you very much for your support. We got CST.
CST Gaming donated $9.99. You only have 5 minutes remaining on your CSS monthly subscription. Please land the aircraft before it goes cold and dark in flight, or press the link to renew subscription for an additional 30 days.
Jesus, man. Huge no floaties to you, CST. Huge no floaties to you, Star. Thank you very much for the support. Yeah, it's, I don't even know how it's going to work, man, to be honest with you. I don't know how, I don't even know, man. I don't know how the whole subscription base is going to work. It's just too much, man. It is way too much. But once again, Verticalsim, in my opinion, knocking it out of the park with this scenery. This is absolutely beautiful. Looking great. Some nice wear and tear on the textures here as well. Some tire marks from turning in. We got a BA 350 right here. I didn't know BA flew into here. We got JetBlue over here just dominating this terminal. And then, of course, for those of you that really, truly care, it does have a modeled interior as well. And there's a little bit of a... I don't know where it is, but there's a little bit of a... Is it in this terminal? Did I miss it? I don't know where it is, but there's a little bit of an Easter egg somewhere in this terminal. I don't know if it's... Oh, there's the Lego guy. Nice. Where is our pictures, though, chat? Where are they? Does anybody know? Do the bathrooms work in the terminals? I have no clue. I hope not. I don't know which side of the airport all of that is on, though. It's Concourse B. You say that as if I know where Concourse B is. I guess I could open up my charts and figure out where Concourse B is. Terminal doesn't say there. Let me go all the way back down here. Maybe we can find it here. Concourse B. Concourse B. Okay, so that's D, that's C, that's B. So it's all the way at the end over here, it looks like. This is going to not be this one. Looks like it's going to be all... I was going to say, did I just find it? I did. I found it. There we go, man. We got Mr. Owls. We got this picture here. Oh, boy. That is just too much. If you didn't know, so a little bit of a backstory. This is Davis in this picture. Davis is great friends with Verticalsim, and Davis made this AI picture of him coming up into the cockpit while I was flying the 777. So this is in the scene. Fucking guy, man. I still can't believe that this is in the scenery, by the way. But here it is. It's in the scenery, and it looks like this. And I mean, that's pretty damn good. I mean, kudos to Vertical for like having a laugh and having a sense of humor and adding something like that into the scenery. But there it is there. And then of course we got our man XP72. Oh man, too funny. Someone said go through the picture. I don't think there's anything behind the picture. It just takes us over here. Unless there's something like here. No. Okay, good. But yeah, there you go. There's the little Easter egg. We got Mr. Owls, we got Captain Canada, and then we got XP72 over here. I don't think there's anybody else. No, there's just like nice beaches and stuff. Hey, look, a Dunkin' Donuts. Like the livery that we're using. Well, there we go. There's one of the Easter eggs. I don't know if there's any other Easter egg. There might be more Easter eggs around. I don't know if anybody's like gone all the way around. Yes, right next to the woman's bathroom. I know. We had a good laugh about that yesterday. We had a great laugh about that one. Right next to the woman's bathroom. But there we are, right there. Prime time on the screen. Nice. Why do I have to be next to the bathroom? That's a good one, Owls. That is a good one. All right, cool. There's a look at Verticalsim's Southwest Florida Airport. Absolutely beautiful. Again, he's done a great job on this. Let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. We'll go upstairs. APU bleed can come on. External power can go off. We'll get the fuel pumps on. We'll go and get our red beacon light on. We'll get the passengers. Yep, we'll get the passengers seated. We'll jump back over here. We'll go ahead and go to our ground services. We'll make sure that all of the doors are closed, remove the chocks and cones, and the GPU. Why are you so loud? My goodness. All right, we'll turn you down. Good. Let's jump over here. We're going to go to our ATSU menu. We're going to go to our AOC menu. We're going to go to our received messages. We've got our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept that. And then we've got our finalized load sheet here as well. 166 plus 6 today on this aircraft. We are basically a full airplane. We are a full airplane.
Bypass pin inserted.
We make the scenery look good. I don't know about that one, but yeah. The amount of departures out of Fort Myers right now is insane. Love the scenery and just took off. See you there and enjoy the departure. Sounds good, my man. Sounds good. You should print that out and frame it on your home. That actually is a good one. I wouldn't mind that like framed somewhere. That'd look pretty good, to be honest with you. 2 Bostons. Thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you.
2 Bostons donated $5.
Thank you for the support,
Happy Victory
my friend.
Sunday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You opened something on the EFB. I opened something on the EFB. Nah, it's just sometimes the weird toggle. It closes, but it looks like it opens. Don't worry, we're fine. Everything is closed. We're good to go. How are we, Cap? Europe? I think we're going to do Europe tomorrow, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Oh. What the fuck? How did he get over there? How did he get there, and how did these guys get there? All right, we're gonna be hanging out for a second here, chat. We're gonna be holding. We're gonna be hanging for a second. I'm gonna let you hang out with Pixar Kyle, and we're gonna have a nice little stretch. Hey, Cap, gonna do a flight to Harrisburg from RSW. Nice, very cool, man. Well, enjoy your flight, sir. Sounds awesome. Alex, good to see you. If I didn't get you, man, welcome, welcome. Also, my GSX did not work today. No problems with the airport. Probably just got to update GSX. I know that Vertical said he does have a GSX profile that's coming for this airport. So we'll have to wait for that. But he also said that GSX should work, no problem. But he does have a custom profile. Did CSS try and contact you for a review? God, no. No. Apparently, like you just had to message them in their Discord. Like I saw somebody today, he got early access to it, and he has 67 subscribers on YouTube. So, yeah, I don't think they really care about what type of channel you have or how big your channel is. Because yeah, he had 67 subscribers. So, and he was doing a review of the aircraft. So what I'm saying is, if you're in their Discord and you want the airplane, just reach out to them. Tell them you'll make some videos on YouTube or something. I don't know. Mike and NorCal, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Stretching with Northern Lights this fine morning. Ooh, nice. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. I could have done that. Hell yeah. Should have. Now my question is, I don't know if Owls, are you still in chat? I asked this yesterday in your stream, but it was just so busy and volatile at some points. Did they give you a full, like, did they give you the full airplane, or did they only give you like a month subscription to showcase the airplane? That's what I'm curious of. Are there any good Southwest short field ops from RSW? I don't know. What do you think of the new JetBlue livery? It's okay. As I was mentioning before, I don't love it. I don't hate it. Don't love it. Don't hate it. But I'm like a little bit on the fence with it. I don't know. He got the unlimited, so full. Okay, well that's nice of them at least. At least they're giving like the content creators some, you know, they're doing that. Just got here. Who is CSS and what is about the subscriptions? They're a new developer that is bringing a 737 Classic series to Microsoft 2020 and 2024. They're charging $120 US for a project that looks like it probably should be selling for about 40-50 bucks. That's me. That's if I was a paying customer and I purchased that product, I don't see myself spending more than $50 on something like that. It's just, I just don't think it's worth anything more than that. 50 bucks USD is probably the cutoff line for something like that. What's your opinions on the new Orbex Atlanta? I mean, I'm very excited for it. I can't really have any, I can't have any opinions until the airplane. Is that somebody on VATSIM, or is that just a static airplane that's there? I don't know. Fuck it. We'll just send it, chat. Let's go. Push back.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Blue said it. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're well. All right, let's go. Block time on. Engine mode selector to the start position. Initial climb was 5,000 feet. I think I have it written down. What in the front door are you doing? Oh, my. That GSS works. No problem, guys. No problem. All right, let's pull up engine number 1. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the startups of these IAE engines. Lee, 48 months, 4 years as a first-class member. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support, dude. That's incredibly kind. Really do appreciate you, man. Does that mean, Cap, you're not going to fly it even for $5 a month? I just don't think it's worth it, man. I mean, I don't know, maybe... I don't know. I don't know if I want all their systems and all their shit on my computer for $5 a month, to be completely fair with you. Captain Zem, thanks so much for $1 donation. Says, Owls, I know in here, why are you next to the women's bathroom? There's a reason for sure for that. Jesus. About to land at SFO from YSSY in the 777-2. Damn, that's a long flight, man. Been waiting 2 weeks for my new debit card now. Ridiculous. Jeez, that sucks, says Rito. Well, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Why the hell am I going to park my PMGG for that? Well, again, if you're a fan of the Classic or something, right? Park brake set. If you're a fan of the Classic, that would be why. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a tall task. I'm definitely not disagreeing with that one. It's a tough task. Can you send a pic from my phone of the livery in the plane I'm flying? It looks so good. What? This just finished on an F-16 project and I'm very proud of the outcome. Very cool, man. Very cool, Blue. Congrats. Right, spooling up engine number 2. Verticalsim with a $2 donation. Great job again, dude. Another home run out of the park. Coming in with a $2 dono. Thank you very much, my friend. Says, hello, baby cakes. Thanks for showcasing my scenery. Hey, always a pleasure, sir. Always a pleasure. When we're getting high-quality add-ons for Mr. Verticalsim, I have no problem showcasing this beautiful scenery. Thanks for sending it over and allowing me to showcase your beautiful work. I really do appreciate it, man. I'm excited. I'm not going to say what we were speaking about last night, but I'm excited for future releases, my friend. I think you're going to... I think that'll be a good one for you, man. The thing we were talking about last night. Are we stretching already? Hell yeah. It's Sunday, baby. It's stretch day. Yeah. It's stretch day. We stretch all day. Well, we stretch all day, every day, but... Cosmic Comet. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. All right. We have 2 good engines. Let's go. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake over to max RTO. Trim value was down 0.2. We'll set that. Beautiful. Upstairs, APU and APU bleed can go off. Nose light over to taxi. We'll set flaps position numero 1 for takeoff. Beautiful. We're ready to go. If it's Boeing, I ain't going. Is this the BFU update? What the hell is... I heard you guys spamming that to Owls yesterday. I don't even know what the hell that is. I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry. I apologize if I should know what that is, but I don't know what that is.
GMCDH donated
with
30
the
Canadian dollars.
donation.
Sorry, delayed by roast duck chow mein.
Ooh. Sir, that sounds incredible. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for support, GMC, as always. Thank you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Opinions on the A330-900 Neo from Headwind. It's okay for a freeware. Pardon me. It's okay for freeware. Huge no floaties to you again, GMC. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Sunday roast dinner. Sounds fantastic. Tower JetBlue 252, ready to taxi runway 6.
JetBlue 252, runway 6, taxi the Golf 1 Foxtrot, altimeter 3002.
Alright, Golf 1 and Foxtrot 3002, JetBlue 252. right, Golf 1 and Foxtrot, chat. We are here. Here is Golf 1. We'll make a left on Foxtrot, all the way down, holding short, runway 6. Nice and simple. Park brake is off. Beautiful. What kind of airplane is that parked at the gate? That is a 777. Interesting. Okay. 7.3 Classic's coming out today, I guess. Any thoughts on that? No, it's not coming out today. It was delayed after yesterday's semi-disaster streams, in my opinion. Predictive wind shear system, 2 auto, and ECAM should be no blue. We're just waiting on the cabin. There we go. Cabin is checked. Good. Nice. Alrighty. And here we go. Verticalsim RSW. We'll have to plan to do a flight into here next week or something. Well, maybe not next week because we're in the 350 and 380 next week, but maybe the following week. I'd love to do some Southwest ops into here as well. I know that Southwest has a pretty big presence at this airport, so that could be real nice as well. Some nice Southwest ops. What's that 350 doing? Did he just land? Why are streamers not playing Microsoft 24 yet? Because it's just not there yet, man. The quality is just, yeah. The route map is insane for this airport. Is there a lot of... Are there a lot of... You're just saying Southwest's is insane. Bought the Airbus add-on for the Thrustmaster, but I can't get the spoiler axis to work. Any fixes? What airplane are you trying to get it to work in, plane driver? If you're trying to get it to work in the Fenix, you need to calibrate it in the McDo. There's some great tutorials online if you're a little bit stuck on that, but you need to calibrate it. Other than that, make sure that you go to the Thrustmaster website and make sure that you have the most current drivers downloaded as well. That's very important. If you go to the Thrustmaster website, you'll see the drivers for the TCA Airbus. Download and install those. Make sure you're out of the sim as well when you do that. Can you convert 2020 liveries for 2024? I think so, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'm pretty sure. Yes. Not in general. Oh, in general, but a lot of Southwest as well. Well, that's pretty cool then. Yeah, that's pretty cool indeed.
Thank you, Service. You have a good day. Bye.
Pretty damn cool. All right, departure frequency, which was given to me, was 3442. So let's bug that in, 3442. Get that up and ready to go. Good, 3442. Have you tried Sim Update 2? I have not, no. In due time, we'll probably take a look at that, but yeah. They just said they are planning for today still. Interesting take, man. Like I said, like I said, man, I wish them all the best, but I just really think at their pricing model and this whole subscription base for the product that they're putting out, this will be the only product that we see from this developer. I don't see this being I just don't see the longevity in publishing a product like this. I don't know. Gabs up with another $1 donation, says Vertical, now that you're here, can you explain why this is oh Jesus, you guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. Vertical, why did you put us next to the women's bathroom? That's what we really need to know. You got Air Canada WestJet A330 Discover from Frankfurt. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's some cool ass flights in here. WestJet would be fun as well. Air Canada would be good. I know Air Canada Rouge, I think, flies down here. That could be fun as well. Yeah. Nothing I've said about that, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool when he can add you into the scenery, right? Let's be honest. Fiber, thanks so much, man, for the business class subscription. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. When will you do a shared cockpit flight? I don't know. Probably never, to be honest with you. Yeah. Are you on VATSIM? I am on VATSIM. You can hear the ETC talking, and you can see all the airplanes in front of us. Looks like we have somebody on final. Oh, he's all the way out there. Okay. Oh. There's the BA. Where's that BA plane going? RJ, thanks so much for a $1 donation as well. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, man. Can I find your track IR settings? I don't use track IR anymore. I use, I don't know why that's popping up. I don't use track IR anymore. I use Tobii Eye Tracker. And if you want to see all my Toby settings, there's actually a video up on my YouTube channel. You can go check that out. Del, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you are well. Yeah, it's not that I have a problem sharing the cockpit with anybody. The problem that I have is the shared cockpit programs that are available are just not very good. That's kind of the problem. You know what I mean? Shared with Owls and XP. What happened next is shocking.
1552.
We're going on those types of videos now. Oh man, the days of what was on your head. Yes, where we had that big old thing sticking out on the side here. Yeah. Thank you again, Fiber, for the support, and Zemp with the $2. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The BA is going to Heathrow. That's a long flight. That's a cool flight, though. Maybe something to consider if we wanted to do a long haul. London Heathrow to Southwest Florida. Could be pretty cool. 5 years now, waiting on native shared cockpit. Yeah, I agree, man. It's been a while. Is this a little GA plane? No, it's not.
Departure 134.42. Have a great flight.
I think it's also a... That looks like a Delta 7-3. Delta 7-3 coming in for landing. Chat, everybody judge his landing. Got a lot of people watching you, sir. Oh, and he nails it. What a beauty. Right on the 1,000-footers, too. Oh, hang on. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Line up and wait, runway 6.
Hello, my bro. Go to Brazil. We will. Don't you worry. We'll be back to Brazil, man. I love flying in Brazil, especially with the new world update. It's fantastic. Flight model dropping the 10 gifted members. Absolutely epic. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for your support. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Were my doors open? I sure hope not. Nope, doesn't look like it. Thank you so much. Flight model coming in with the 10 gifted members. Chat, let's get some no floaties in chat for flight model. And if you were lucky enough to get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Unbelievably kind. How do you see the landing gears when they're landing? Model matching? Model matching. You can put exclamation point MM in chat for model matching. Exclamation point MM.
Yep, the 111 car runway.
Are you doing a second leg? No, this is only one leg today. It's almost a 3-hour flight. It's I think it's actually just over 2.5 hours on the flight time today. Yeah, 2 hours and 33 minutes is what we're scheduled on. 2 hours and 33 minutes. Quick question. In the Unibuilds 350, the cockpit screens are hard to click. I have to press on the screen button multiple times. Any idea how to fix that? Are you running the most updated version, Pop Rocks? I think they fixed that a couple updates ago. They made the screens a little bit more responsive. Make sure that you're running the most current version of the aircraft. Model matching is exclamation point MM. Gotta head out for right now, but I hope to tune in later. Sounds good, Blow. Appreciate you, man.
For my star, runway 6, continue.
Are these AI planes? No, we're on VATSIM.
Yep,
So these are all other people flying. All other people flying along. It's busy here, man. The scenery just released, so there's a lot of people flying around today. It's busy. American 777 flying from Athens to JFK just diverted to Heathrow. Uh-oh. A lot of diversions. You're excited for the FSS Custom FMS. Don't hold your breath. Climb performance is just right now on this plane. It seems really bad with these engines. What airplane are you in? Are you in the A320NX? It'd be pretty decent performance on the Neo. If you're in a CEO, I would understand why. Don't think 350s are able to fly at RSW? I don't know. Is it a long enough runway? It should be a long enough runway, isn't it? What's the runway length? I mean, it's 12,000 feet. They could definitely fit it, that's for sure. BA doesn't go to RSW in real life? Well, that's the beauty of VATSIM. You can fly whatever you'd like, wherever you want. CRJ Pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I was doing a practice flight last week when we were doing the BA, the Bravo Airspace 787. I was doing a practice flight, and some guy was flying Ryanair 737 out of Toronto. at like 1 in the morning, 12:30 a.m. or something like that. I had a good chuckle. It was pretty funny. I was flying with Mopar. But a pretty, it was a pretty good one. I chuckled just a little bit. The diversion is due to medical emergency on board. We fly on maybe an A321 PSA livery that's available, American Retro. Maybe, Fabian. Yeah.
On 223, runway 6, later line, maintain slow, practical speed.
Got a JetBlue going out. Looks like we have somebody on... Oh. Is that a go-around? I'm not sure what that is. He's at 1,300 feet flying over the field. Was that a go-around? I didn't catch that. Silly question, probably. I'm updating my system next week and we'll finally be able to use the next-gen sims. Is 2024 running better than 2020? Thanks. Depends on your specs, to be completely honest with you, man. As far as, like, stability goes, no. It's not very stable still to this day. I would be waiting for a few more sim updates before I would consider 2024 as my, like, full-time sim, but, yeah. Hey, Cap, do you recommend the scenery? Fly Too High is a version of their own, too. This is much better than Fly Too High. And I'm not saying that Fly Too High is terrible by any stretch of the imagination, but if I have an option between Verticalsim and basically any other developer, well, there are some other great developers as well, but I can confidently say that this scenery is better than the Fly Too High scenery, if that was your question. Was operating IRL and had Ryanair call over ATC as we were crossing the Great Lakes. Crew had a good laugh as we all had that confused look for a minute. Was a delivery flight? There you go. You know what? Maybe he was doing a delivery flight. You're actually right, Brett. I didn't think about that one. Maybe he was doing a delivery flight. But why in Toronto? I don't know. Do you think 2024 was rushed? I wouldn't, I don't know. It's tough to say. I don't know about rushed. I feel like they were just a little bit too optimistic about what would work and what wouldn't work and how things would be going. I don't know if we can say rushed. I mean, sure. Could they have taken another 6 months or a year? Absolutely. But I think almost all development cycles go through something like that, right? Would you ever consider becoming a commercial pilot? No. 2020 took a little while to settle too. It's the same thing. Dude, I believe it was like probably over a year before this sim was even like, before I even thought like it was capable of doing anything. You know what I mean? Did a flight to India and Pakistan Airlines in VATSIM, but the Indian controller ignored me. Uh-oh, that's not very good. Sim update 1 to 3 shouldn't even have been sim updates. It should have just been the sim on launch. Yeah, you could also look at it at that as well. Yeah. Still on P3DV4. I know I'm outdated. Should I update to 2020 or wait for until 2024 is stable? I mean, this sim is still getting love, and this sim is still going to be getting updates for the next, like, I think 4 or 5 years, I think they've said. So, really, it's up to you. It's a tough call. It's really up to you, man. I don't know. I would have absolutely waited a year or two if it meant 2024 was at least stable on release. Yeah, it's a tough call. It really is a tough call. You know, it's one of those things. I don't know if they, like, you know... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my thought process makes sense when it comes to that, but the CEO is much better than the Neo. I prefer the CEO. I mean, I don't mind the Neo as well, but I'm excited to see what Fenix does with the Neos. You know, right now we have the fly-by-wire Neo, which, you know, can get you by. But I'm excited to see what an actual third-party payware 320 Neo family is going to fly like and look like. That's what I think I'm excited most for. I'll have to try out 24 after the latest update. If it's tanking VRAM, then sheesh. Yeah. Hopefully they're going to fix that and figure out what the hell's going on. But, yeah. I work this flight every day out of HPN. Hey, very cool, Bulls. Very, very cool, man. 2024 needs another year to 18 months in the oven to speak. 2020 is fantastic. It definitely needs some time in the oven to cook, that's for sure. I don't know if it needs a year to 18 months. They do have a pretty big development team that's working on that now, but... yeah, I don't know. Phoenix Neo may slip to 2026 if I had to guess how things in Phoenix release. Yeah, I wouldn't be holding my breath, that's for sure. I agree with you on that one. You forgot about the FS Labs Neos. Did they even release their Neos yet? I thought they only had the CEO. I don't know, man. The whole FS Labs, I don't know. When Phoenix is in the conversation as well, I'm choosing Phoenix 10 out of 10 times over FS Labs. Sorry. I know some people love FS Labs and they're diehard FS Labs enthusiasts, but they're offering that they took 4 to 5 years to develop the 321 that they have out, and it's, I mean, unless you're looking to come home and replicate system failures and stuff like that, which again, 99% of us are not doing that. I'm not saying that not everybody is looking for that, but most of us just want to fly from point A to point B without dealing with any catastrophic failures or anything like that. I think we know the answer of which one we're choosing. Phoenix Neo is going to slaughter the competition. Yeah, it'll be great for sure. Can you please shout out your channel? Money VR, welcome in. I don't really shout out channels. I can say hi to you when you come in, but yeah. A lot of JetBlues, especially the liveries, are different. Modern, ours the old one. Yep. That's just the model matching, to be honest with you. Just the model matching. Climbing all the way up to flight level 390. Just dumped 60 passengers off the plane to speed back up. Sacrifices had to be made. We're JetBlue after all. Jesus, dude. Oh, 32.2 is the new frequency for departure? 32.2. Oh, that's Miami Center. Okay. 32.2.
132.2.
132.2. Good. Are you flying Innies 350 often or not necessarily? Yeah, we've been flying it quite a bit over the last couple weeks, months. We're going to be flying it next week. Next week we're doing 350, 380. Next week's going to be a fun week, man. Getting my Airbus Windwing McDo tomorrow. Can't wait. Nice. I've got mine right here beside me, and I can confirm, Matt, it is fantastic. Any donuts on board? Hell yes, we do. Hell yes, we do, my friend. 350s, 380s are both badly optimized. I agree. Yes. What airport is KHPN? It is Westchester, up in New York. Are you familiar with the good friend of the channel, Mr. Citation Max? It's where Max flies in and out, where 2 Romeo Foxtrot is kept. You proved the FS Labs 321? Sorry, I don't understand the question. Hi from Norway, just in time for the 320 takeoff. Simon, good to see you, man. Welcome back. I like a glazed donut with a soda for dessert. Jesus. You want a side of diabetes with that? Diabetes. I have both the Phoenix and the FS Labs, and I have to say FS Labs feels better taxiing and hand flying. Phoenix is great in visuals and sounds, but it's also upgrade. Yeah, like I said, I just, it's tough to come into the market when you're 5 years later than the competition, or 4 years later than the competition, you know? V-Pilot is on something today, had the deafening audio glitch twice. Knocking on wood, I haven't had that in a while. You're 2 planes behind me? Nice. They're doing their best to get us out, but it's been quite a wait so far.
What was the frequency again?
We pushed back 23 minutes ago. Is there a way to fix it by turning down your input to -1? Forceful Beast, thanks for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Zach, thank you for your subscription as well. Welcome aboard, man. Just got a shipment notification for a Wing McDo. So excited. Hey, Arco, very cool, man. What livery are you in? We're in the Dunkin' Donuts JetBlue livery. Dunkin'.
Line up away, JetBlue 1911.
Imagine if PMDG 777s had a sound pack from Boris or KOSP. I don't know if I've ever owned a KOSP sound pack. Boris would be incredible. But I'm still waiting for I'm still waiting for PMDG to give us their final audio mix of the 777s. I've heard the GE90 engines have improved tremendously since release.
13442.
You kept your ever back from Thrustmaster? Nope.
I don't see them. Expect station, my apologies. Departure frequency 132.2.
Alright, initial climb was 4,000.
132.2.
Got that in.
Thanks, sir.
You're a really good sim pilot. Thank you, Green Dot. Appreciate you, man. Is that the actual Green Dot Aviation, or is that someone pretending to be Green Dot Aviation? They released a couple updates so far with sound adjusted. Nice. I don't know why I'm asking. I can just click on the name. Is this the real Green Dot? Nope, it's not the real Green Dot. What? What? Oh, man. I am, in fact, the real Green Dot. No, you're not. You have 1 subscriber. Nice try, though. You almost had me for half a second. Half a second. You almost had me. I had to question it. If that was your goal today, you succeeded, sir. I had to question it just a little bit. Little bit. Hope Force makes a Fenix 320 sound pack. I don't think we need a sound pack for this. You know what I mean? I don't think we need a sound pack. Surprise! Yeah. Is the PMD 777 sounds quiet for you or just me? I don't know. I don't find them quiet. In your honest opinion, the price model for the 777-200 variants...
Runway 6, line up and wait.
Up and wait, runway 6, JetBlue 252. What's your honest opinion about the price model for the 777-2? I find it diabolical given that I practically same aircraft in a 300. Yeah, I mean, we can sit here and we can fight about prices and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think when it comes to PMDG, what you have to do is, I guess you just have to be smart with your purchases. You know, I get that everybody wants to jump into an airplane, but at the same point, like, if you know that an airplane is coming, so, you know, you have the 777-300, but you know that they're working on the 200, you prefer the 200, I honestly think it's just better to hold off and wait for the 200, you know what I mean? But, yeah.
Intentional aircraft formation X-rays now current.
Simzuka Bro says, you are done. Nah, don't worry, it'll fix itself. Because we haven't left yet. Don't worry. Once we get airborne, it'll fix it. I'm excited about the PMDG 747-100 previews and the Bluebird 75 preview at this year's Expo. Yes, as am I.
JetBlue 252 fly runway heading, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 6, cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 252. All right, joystick cam is on. Sounds are up. Y'all ready to go? Let's do it, friends. Throttles, about 40%. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Chrono's on. Let's finally go flying. Manflex 65 SRS runway auto thrust. Do it. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. I like these runway textures. Look fantastico. There's 100 knots. We're neutral. P1 Orotate. Beautiful. Positive rate. Gear up. Match our flight directors. Runway heading. Those engines are screaming. Yeesh. Nice. 32.2, thanks for ATC, man. Appreciate you giving that to us today. We'll see you soon. Alright, let's go throttles climb. Oof. 32.2 for us. I gotta turn the sound down so we can hear ATC.
Cabin 91 Miami Center, hello. Climb maintain flight level 350 if unable advise.
Alright, let's get our runway turnoffs off, our nose lights off, our wing lights can go off as well, and we will disarm our ground spoilers. Good. Did you grab chase plane? I have not yet made a no. I use Tobii Eye Tracker. Tobii Eye Tracker is not compatible with chase plane, so I'm going to wait for an update. Miami Center low JetBlue 252 at RSW 3,100 4,000.
JetBlue 1911, clear direct C-shell, climb and maintain flight level.
Okay, no problem. We'll just level her off.
Clear maintain flight level 350, direct C-shell, JetBlue 1911.
JetBlue 252, Miami Center, radar contact, turn left heading 020, climb maintain 10,000.
Left heading 020 up to 10,000, JetBlue 252.
FedEx 37, I'm at
Alright, 020, speed check, flaps clean. We might get an alarm here, that was my fault. And he wants a left turn 020.
Delta 1271, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902, good day.
There we go.
135.902 for November 017 X-ray, thanks, bye-bye.
ETC sounds like a teenager, he probably is.
135.902.
Wouldn't be all that surprising.
Yeah, Legion 2715, turn right heading 280.
Right to 280, Legion 2715.
Alright, 10,000, 020 on the heading.
I have a flight amendment to your route about today to copy.
Looking good.
Foundation 5 Charlie Zulu, cleared to Peachtree Airport via
Peachtree Airport. That sounds kind of fun. Can we go to Peachtree Airport, Jack? Sounds like a good one.
Echo, Charlie, Alpha.
Alright, 6,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. Back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. How long is the flight time today? 2 hours and 33 minutes. 2 hours, 33 minutes on today's flight.
Squawk 0544.
Atlanta. Peachtree TV. I remember that one. Peachtree TV. Odd question for the Flite A320 Neo. I can't get into the cabin unless I'm stupid and the Flite A doesn't have a cabin. I don't know if it does have a cabin. Felt heavy on takeoff? We got a lot of fuel, man. We have 10,000 kg of fuel on that departure. Alright, he's going to give us direct seashell in our cruise altitude.
292, clear direct seashell, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Alright, clear direct seashell and we'll climb flight level 350, JetBlue 252. Alright, 350 is in, direct seashell, insert, good, airplane will make a left turn, beautiful, we're in nav mode, and it should be in climb, there we go. Now it's in climb mode, beautiful. Are we back in Europe tomorrow? Yes. Cap, you gonna fly over MCO? I do not know. Let's check. No. We're going to be to the west.
November 17 X-ray looks like Jacksonville Center.
We might see Tampa. Might have to wave to Davis. Should be good. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Beautiful. And nice and smooth up here, so we'll get the seatbelt signs off as well. Bring those sim sounds down a little bit. Kind of rest our eardrums. Beautiful. We get to see Davis? We do. Got a company JetBlue passing over my 8 o'clock behind me. 35,000. You're at 39. Jesus. Hey, now don't forget me. True. Everybody wave to Vertical down in Tampa. How close are you guys, Vertical? How close are you and Davis? Did you guys go and get breakfast? Like a couple of like retired gentlemen? Fenix never gets old? Correct. It's a fantastic product, man. I do agree with you. Definitely one of the best for the sim. Without a doubt. It is. It's that good. I'll give you tickles if you wave. Chat, nobody wave. Nobody wave. Nobody. That Davis guy is mean. Does Fenix have auto step climb? I don't think so. No. You're right next to KBKV airport. You might be able to spot it on the charts just north of Tampa. KBKV. This one? No. Oh, you're right here. You're in Brooksville. Brooksville, Tampa Regional. That looks like a very small airport. They're not too far then. What, 30 minutes, 40 minutes into Tampa? Not too bad. Not too bad.
Aircraft 97, radar contact lost.
Got the 737 autopilot panel from Moonwing when flying with the PMDG 737 nonstop for weeks. It's a great hardware product. I still don't think I've had the option to pay for mine. I have it pre-ordered, but I don't think I've had the option to pay for it yet. Mind you, I haven't checked in like a week, but yeah. Can we get the mariachi going again? No mariachi today. We did that yesterday with our beautiful Mexico ops. What are my specs? Zach, you can put exclamation point specs in chat, and that'll pop up a list of my current PC specs. I was going to ask, they've been shipped? No. I have my McDo. I have my Airbus McDo, but I don't have the autopilot.
Legion 2715, turn left heading 240.
Left at 240, Legion 2715.
Legion 498, Miami Center, good afternoon.
Miami Center, good afternoon, American.
Chat, another horse was born this morning. That is 4 horses this spring already. 4 horses. Divorce life is always the hardest on the kids. Poor Verticalsim. What is tomorrow's flight? Have not fully decided yet. Most likely EasyJet within the UK. Not entirely sure yet. I kind of want to do Glasgow to somewhere, but I'm unsure yet. We'll see. But probably some EasyJet ops in the 320. If I was a betting man. Mr. Dan Barry. Good to see you, my friend. Jersey's nice. Yeah, Jersey's nice. Jersey's tiny, though. Best rudder puddles. It's time for my build soon. I mean, how much money you want to spend, Dennis? If money is no obstacle, Thrustmaster pendular rudder system, hands down. They are, in my opinion, the best rudder pedals that I've ever used. Now, there are some great rudder pedals out there. I'm not saying that they're the best on the market. For me personally, I don't think I could ever go away from using the Thrustmaster pendulars. They're just that good. They're so. That might have been for me. Nope. 35.92, but that is going to be us soon. Glasgow to Morocco? No, I want to do 2 flights tomorrow. I want to try and keep it within the UK. I think that would be our best bet. A little bit bumpy, chat. A little bit bumpy. Alright, bring those sounds down just a little bit. I'm going to spend a bit for quality and longevity. Dennis, you know how much I sim and stream. I am still on my original rudder pedals that they sent me 5 years ago. And honest to God, man, they literally look brand new. They look like I brought them home 2 days ago. So, I can definitely suggest them. Davis, with the $2 donation, says tickle tickle. This guy, man. Huge no floaties to you, Davis. Thank you for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. AJ, thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard, my friend. Hope you're well. Gigliotti's, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Glasgow, Manchester, we were just there. Yeah, we won't do Manchester. We were just there. Glasgow to Bristol. How long of a flight is that, Gringo? If it's about an hour each way, I'd be down for that one. Flight to Madeira? Oh, yes. We've done Madeira a bunch on the channel. Madeira's always fun.
351, turn right, heading 180.
How's Henry? Is he behaving? He wasn't this morning, but we'll see.
Fenix 37, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
Have we done any St. Thomas hops yet? No, we need to do that. That needs to happen within the next couple of weeks, probably. So we're in the 350, 380 next week, which kind of limits where we can go. But 350 and 380 next week. The following week, probably back in the PMDG 737. Yeah. Belfast to Inverness to Glasgow. That's not a bad one. Depends on the wind directions a lot. Okay. St. Thomas Airport looks beautiful. It does. I do agree with you there. 100%. 100%. All right, climbing through 24,000 feet up to 350. What is our optimum is 3.4, but by the time we get up there, we should be good at 3.5. Okay. We should be good.
366, 1,500 for 4.
Do you guys know about the MD-12 and American Jumbo Jet? No. When do we see the MD-11 again? Soon. Soon. Agreed, I have the Thrustmaster pendulars as well. Great pedals, however, I can also comfortably say they are way overpriced compared to equal quality pedals in the market. My 2 cents. Interesting. I mean, what's even the price of them now, CST? When I got these pedals, they were $5.99, which I agree is a little bit expensive. I think they're up to $6.99 now, maybe even $7.99. But yeah, 5 years ago they were $5.99, which was expensive. Or maybe they were $6.99 5 years ago. I don't know. I can't remember. EasyJet now goes from Southampton to Glasgow if you fancy any build Southampton. That could be a good one. Yeah. EC Rouge is RSW to YYZ on a 319. Yeah, we'll have to do that one for sure. That could be a fun one. That'd be a fun, like, Saturday stream. Like, instead of doing a big long haul, we do, like, you know, yeah.
Jacksonville Center, United 630, flight level 340.
I got them for like 600, but I think the Windwing is half the price. I hear better too. Well, again, I can't stress this enough, man. Like, here's the thing: when new companies come to the market, nobody, like, sure, off the bat, like, okay, you know, the Windwings are cheaper, but like, what are they going to be in 5 years from now? What's the quality going to be like? That's the big thing that scares me when you have new companies that come to the market and they're offering like a significantly cheaper priced item. Is okay, great, good for consumers, but what's that going to be like in 3, 4, 5 years from now? As I mentioned, I've had these rudder pedals for like 5 years now, and they literally work and feel the same that they did 5 years ago. And that's a testament to the quality, and that's what you're paying for. That's my concern when it comes to like these Windwing products is, one, how are they able to do all of these things so much cheaper than everybody else? Are they really taking, you know, are they taking 50% less off the top than Thrustmaster and all the other companies? Or are the components and the material being used, is it significantly cheaper? I understand that they're being built and everything in China. Everything's made in China, but yeah, that would be my concern when it comes to like Windwing and some of these other peripherals. And what's the new one that came out that was the guy from Honeycomb, what did he call it, Meridian or whatever? I would be, you know, 35.902. Thanks for ATC. We'll see you soon. JetBlue 252. That would be my concern. That would be my biggest concern when it comes to like Windwing and all these other products that are coming out, is what's the longevity of the hardware going to be like? You know, am I going to be replacing joysticks every year or every 2 years because the sensors are gone, or something's breaking internally, or I don't know. I could also be eating my words right now. I just don't know. They haven't been in the market long enough. That would be my concern if I was looking for something to purchase. And yeah. People are realizing the markup for Thrustmaster is just too high. I think Thrustmaster is priced pretty fairly, to be completely honest with you, man. For what you're getting, you know, yes, okay, I can agree with you. The rudder pedals are a little bit expensive. But like the Boeing yoke, I feel like is priced pretty accordingly. The Thrustmaster Airbus setup, I feel like is also priced pretty accordingly. I don't think Thrustmaster is price gouging. They're not charging $300 for a side stick, right? Like, you can buy the side stick for $79.99. I don't think that that's price gouging. Are the rudder pedals expensive? Absolutely. I don't think there's a single plastic part on those rudder pedals, though. All of that is like aluminum, metal, steel. So, I don't know. I guess it's to each their own, right? Jack Center, good afternoon. JetBlue 252, flight level 310, climbing 35.
JetBlue 252, Jack Center, good afternoon. Climbing team level 350, clear direct J. Ross.
350 will proceed direct J. Ross for JetBlue 252.
JetBlue 9.
All right, nice little shortcut, direct J. Ross.
Maintain Mach 79 or greater,
Beauty.
please.
Looking good. Time will tell for the Wing products. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the only thing we can do, right? It's the only thing we can do. Look at how much Cap uses his, and he says that they're still like new. Something said for the quality. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. Cap, when Wing comes out with the Boeing yoke, will you buy it? No. No, that thing is way too big, man. Way too big for my... That Boeing yoke that Winwing is putting out is 100% for like the home cockpit. I don't think that's for like the everyday casual flight simmer that just wants to, you know... I said it when it first came out. If they could somehow redesign that Boeing yoke and make it able to clamp onto a desk, then I think we're talking. Then we have some actual competition. Until then, I really truly believe that it's solely based for like the home cockpit enthusiasts. I just don't see too many people rolling in their Boeing yoke and then putting it down and having to sit this far away from the yoke because it's so fucking big and it's like a Stairmaster in front of you. I don't know. I really wish. Maybe they'll give us another version. Maybe they'll give us a version that could just clamp onto a desk. Maybe it's too big to clamp onto a desk. Maybe because of the force feedback or the forces involved, it just doesn't work. But
okay, great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maintain Mach 0.8.
That's a lot. I looked out and got my Thrustmaster metal rudder pedals from the UK site for only $400 about 5 years ago. That's a great price, for sure. Yeah. Do IRL flights often get shortcuts like this? Yes. En route AC-43, Delta YYZ 16 hours above Amsterdam now. Sheesh. That's a long one.
Okay. And JetBlue 1053 are back.
That is a long one. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. Be right back. Be right back. Back I will be. Just give me 2 seconds, chat.
And FedEx 37, you're going to have traffic at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, about 7 miles. It's an American 320 Neo at a 360 for 270. No factory.
All right, we're back. Thanks, chat. You just had to check on Henry for a second. He was being awfully quiet. And whenever you have a puppy and they're being awfully quiet, you must go check.
American 39 Lima, you're going to have traffic at your 1 o'clock, rolling right to left. It's going to be a company 787-900.
I saw Beavers I was getting up. He goes, I love Stairmasters.
But caution light turbulence.
Thank you for the information and maintain element.
This fucking guy, man.
JetBlue 446 radar contact.
Hey Cap, what is Fenix doing at the moment? They are making the A320 Neo, A320 and 321 Neo. That is what they are doing. All right, chat, we're going to get some tunes bumping. Yeah. Tunes a-bumping.
Southwest 499, contact Miami Center 132.2. Have a great flight.
Contact Miami Center 132.2 for Southwest 499.
The intro music is stuck in your head?
Jacksonville Center, United.
How do you think I feel? Months, not years. Yeah.
United 2025
Yeah.
Center, hello.
CST, yeah. No problem.
Right,
Months, not years. The silence is suspicious. I mean, it's Fenix, dude. It took them a year and a half to give us IAE variants. It's not surprising. Like somebody mentioned earlier in chat, I would be surprised if we get it 2025. I'd be surprised. Will the Neos have an extra cost? Yes, it is a complete new purchase. It's not an add-on, meaning that it's probably going to be another $50 to $70 for the Neos. 6 months for Sharklets. I feel like it was longer, CST. I could be wrong, but I genuinely feel like we waited longer than 6 months. Cap, if you had to guess, when do you think the Bluebird 7.5s will be out? Before the end of the year. Before the end of the year. I know that I feel like they're close to being in beta testing. I feel like we're getting close. Just judging by like the progress reports and stuff. Did you see PMDG you're doing a 737-100? No, they're doing a 747-100.
Mach .768, 1053.
Okay, JetBlue 1053, maintain Mach 79.
It's in Mach 79 or 1053.
JetBlue 2053, maintain Mach 77 for spacing into Palm Beach.
What if we get some 2017 intro kind of music? Ooh, go back old school. So, Crack, right now I just spent 15 minutes trying to find you on flight radar. Jesus. Are PMGG going to the 7.4 now? Or are they going to make the 200 LR? 200 LR first, and then I believe the 747. Is it true that Fenix is releasing a 320 Neo? Yes, they're doing a 320 Neo and a 321 Neo. But they're going to be separate purchases, meaning it's a whole new... So that's why I was saying it's probably going to be between like $50 and $70. It's a new one. Phoenix Simulation plans to release an A320 family for Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2025. It will be a standalone package not requiring the outstanding 320 CEO or 319 321. Correct. Yes. Yes. I can care less about anything right now. Give me the A220 and the 7.5. Dude, that A220 CST, oh my God. Did you contact them, CST, to see if you can get on like the media team or whatever? I sent them a message about 2 weeks ago, and they added me to the list of content creators. So hopefully, fingers crossed, when it comes time to showcase that beautiful aircraft, we'll be able to content creators will be able to fly it nice and early. Fingers crossed. Part of the benefits of being a content creator. The A220 release will be huge. Yeah. Who's that? Synaptic? Yes, Synaptic. Reach out to them on the Discord, CST. If you're not in the Discord, reach out on the Discord. I literally just copy pasted a message to like the top 3 people. Wonder how far we are from the A220? Well, I better keep my mouth shut. Never mind. I was going to say something, but I don't know if that's been made public yet, so I don't know if I can talk about that yet.
FedEx 37 Heavy.
Go ahead.
FedEx.
Maintaining 310, sir. Any chance for 340?
A220 Delta Ops out of Orbex, Atlanta. Man, we talk Air Canada, baby. Air Canada. A220 out of Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton.
Jeez. FedEx 37 sure.
JetBlue A220 Ops. Breeze. We get to fly Breeze finally.
Don't worry about it.
Breeze Ops. Ooh. That Speedbird 350 is heading to Heathrow all the way up the Atlantic coast, the U.S. and Atlantic Ocean. Gonna love sightseeing on that flight. Should be a fun one.
Over to Miami. Thank you, see, bye.
Yeah, Air Baltic as well.
Lima, same for you, Miami.
Swiss.
132.2. Have a great flight.
Be a good one.
JetBlue 366, did you ever check in?
Just about to. JetBlue 366 by level 250 for 350.
JetBlue 366, Jackson, welcome. Climb maintain for level
We're supposed to get another update this month with a release time frame, they said. Yes, correct. That's why I didn't want to say what I was going to say, because I don't think it's been made public yet. I have 500 subs and 300k views. Do you think I would get accepted for content creation? I don't know. Might as well ask. What's the worst that can happen? They say no? Eh, there you go. At least you tried.
Transat 538 Jack Center. Hello. Radar contact.
I gotta be honest with you. I used to hate reaching out to developers. Like, it was one of the things that I just didn't do when I first started my channel, and I kind of regret that now. Because there's still so many like mainstream developers that have absolutely no clue who I am because I never reached out to them. I've never been like, hey guys, you know, like it was only, you know, a couple years ago where I like finally like said, well, you know what, like I'm actually doing them a favor by reaching out and promoting their products, because it's just, there's no better way to judge a product than when you see somebody physically using it in the simulator, right? How far into the flight am I? I'm not sure.
JetBlue 252, maintain Mach 78.
We are maintaining Mach 0.78, JetBlue 252.
Right. United 20.
Kyle S., thanks for subscription, man. Great name. My name is also Kyle. Nice to meet you. He got 777 at RSW. You were taxing by was me. Hey, there you go. Very cool. Where are you going to? I hope you're not trying to take that into Westchester. I don't know how well that one's going to go. Qantas A320 Ops. Also, where do I contact them? Their Discord.
American 2147, Jacksonville.
KMDT? Okay.
Okay, I guess he's in the void.
Harrisburg International Airport in Pennsylvania. Nice, very cool. Good afternoon, Cap. About to go into work at RSW, working the Big Beauty United planes. We're also doing WestJet Breeze as well. It's a nice hot day. Hey, very cool, Tyler. Beautiful airport, man.
Speedbird 67 Tango.
The A220, dude, I cannot wait to hear the sound pack that they put on that bad boy. I'm literally going to sit there and I'm just going to go from like idle to 10% N1 and just back down so I can hear that howl over and over and over. Over and over and over and over. He got 5. Stareport CYQM scenery and GSX does not work on it. Huh. Is there a GSX profile on flightsim.to? Tyler, my man, welcome up into business class, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you for the continued support, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Should hear the CSS 737 sounds. Oh, they're not good.
Clear direct cigar.
That airplane is not in the best state that I've seen, that's for sure. Who did the A220 sounds? I'm not sure. I have no clue. I don't know if it was done internally. I don't know if they got somebody to do them. But yeah. I'll do that for a solid 30 minutes just to hear the Pratt & Whitney howl. 100%. 100%. I don't think Boris did the sounds, but I don't know. Be pretty cool if they did get Boris to do them. Just the cherry on top. Because, I mean, let's be real. The screenshots, the systems that they've shown, I mean, this thing looks like it's going to be the real deal. I just hope performance is a top priority. My one complaint, I don't have very many, but my one complaint with AnyBuild's products is that performance. It seems like all of their developers have 4090s or 5090s, and they think that everybody in the flight sim community also has 4090s and 5090s, which we don't. Performance has to be key when it comes to that A220, man. That's really all I'm hoping for.
Bianca 228.
Should I directly DM the management team? I mean, you can.
Say again for Bianca 228.
Washington's off.
Cap, iFly Max 8 question. Tried to set the wing/external views to this afternoon, and the whole rear of the aircraft is missing when using the co-pilot window trick. Any ideas? All the livery is the same. Yeah, Jordan, you can't make like this view with the iFly. It's just the way that it's rendered. Yeah. This is a Javiation livery. He's a wizard.
683. Washington's off. Radar service terminated for exchange group today.
He is a wizard when it comes to liveries, man. What approach are you doing? I've got the RNAV Yankee planned because it just made more sense for our path.
New York.
So we're coming into. We're coming in this way. Our approach takes us out to Rhymes, And then if you pick up the RNAV Yankee, it goes right from Rhymes to Moyes to Tugme. That's an interesting waypoint. Tugme. Davis. Jetax and Islet. And then in for the arrival. We've got the RNAV.
2053, maintain Mach 7.5 for spacing to Palm Beach.
Mach 0.75, JetBlue 2053.
JetBlue 677, Miami 132.2, good day.
132.2, JetBlue 677, good day.
KLM member, nice. That's a Davis waypoint right there. Tug me, baby. Jesus. You watching the game tonight, Bob? Game 7, Toronto, Florida. Will Toronto have another collapse? Or will they finally push through to the conference final?
Good morning.
I hope they lose just so that we can laugh and the team gets blown up. It's weird that I'm rooting against a Canadian team, but tried finding profiles. There was none for CYQM. Interesting. Like, what's happening? Like, it just doesn't work at all, Alexander? Or... Have to say, despite losing, was proud of the game last night? Yeah. A biggie game 7. It is a big game,
yeah,
man.
Sorry about that. Lost you for a little bit there. Turn left, heading 230 vectors for final.
It just does not work for you? Huh, that's weird. And your GSX is updated? Everything's good to go with it?
North of Vienna, flight level 330.
This livery would have looked better with an Airbus with winglets? I don't know.
American 427 Jack Center, good afternoon. Maintain level 330, radar contact position as reported. Welcome.
Okay, maintain 330.
I think it looks good.
JetBlue 2025, it ends here with us. Washington's off. Radar
GSX does work with
terminated.
CYQM. I think it's updated. Oh.
Washington's offline.
Team Android or Team iPhone?
You have a good day.
I had an iPhone for years and years and years. I went to Android for 4 years, then I went back to iPhone. I just like the iPhone.
1252. It's advisable that you maintain Mach 7.8 just so that you have a smoother contact with New York there. Washington's offline. Radar service terminated for
Hope Dallas makes it into the finals. Not sure which team to root for in Eastern Conference. Toronto is cool, but Carolina and Florida has some players I like. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. Wonder how much heavier this livery is over the standard JetBlue livery. A lot of paint right there. Yeah, very true, Jordan.
That's approved. Call back.
The livery looks eatable.
JetBlue 2713, you able flight level 350?
Cap, do you plan to maybe showcase any plane models by any chance? Like the models that I have, Fabian?
2713, climb maintain
Not really.
350, then maintain Mach 79 or greater.
Montreal Dev, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. You want to see Florida, Dallas? I personally would like to see Edmonton, Florida again. I think that would be a good series, and I have a funny feeling Edmonton might be able to pull it off.
Acknowledge it, but I think there might have been others 2025 lager. Gotten confused, so now let's check about United. Burger over 22. You have a good day.
We'll see.
Sounds like Unicom's going to be our next frequency, so 1228. We'll get that pre-programmed in.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. United 3210.
I'd like to see McDavid win a cup. I think he deserves to win a cup. He's one of those players. The guy just elevates everyone around him. I'd like to see McDavid win a cup.
210, Jacksonville Center, runway 26 taxi via Hotel Alpha Charlie.
Runway 26 taxi via Hotel Alpha Charlie.
Matthew L, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you are well, my friend.
Speedbird 67 Tango, radar contact lost time 1739 Zulu.
Uh-oh. I think that was the Speedbird that was going to Heathrow from RSW.
And helicopter 6 Juliet, Savannah Airport to your approximately 12
Chat, what city are we flying over? Who knows?
For an approach until the ramp.
There's an airport right there. What city is this, chat? Who's getting some guesses? Where are we?
Okay, 6 Juliet, the approach and landing into the ramp will be at your own risk. Remain.
Is that Jacksonville? No, that can't be Jacksonville.
The Savannah, wind 30,
Detroit? I hope not. We're way off course if it is.
3003, we'll let you know and down for
We're way off course.
126 JJ.
Philly? No, it's not Philly. Collector, nice.
JetBlue 111, maintain Mach 77, please.
It's near Daytona Beach. Could be Daytona. I don't think it's Daytona, though. Daytona's not off the water like that. Sea of Tranquility. Caprio Buffalo Wings guy.
Maintain Mach 77.
What's the best wings you've ever had?
Slowing down to 0.77, JetBlue.
Not Buffalo. It's Vegas. I see the strip. No. These guesses are not good. That is Jacksonville International.
Which American?
Wait, no, it wasn't. What was the runway that we saw?
No, sorry.
We saw this airport. It is Jacksonville that we flew over.
Northeast. You can turn left one more time, heading 150. Vector still localizer.
What did we get direct to? J. Ross? What are we direct to right now? Yeah, J. Ross. Okay.
Thanks.
Where's HPN? Westchester. It's up in New York. Yeah, MFS, it's so good. Pinty's Caesar wings, those are good too. Yeah.
4241.
Yeah, there we go.
That's Reno, obviously. Flew the opposite, flew JFK to RSW last night. Made sure to stop at the photo wall. Nice. Yeah, the photo wall is real cool.
Who needs
I like it.
where?
We should have JetBlue Airlines with Los Angeles Lakers on it. That's a good one as well, yeah. The Boston Bruins one is nice too. The FDNY one is nice. JetBlue's got a bunch of cool ass liveries, man. They're definitely an airline that likes to paint some of their airplanes. I dig it.
Okay, I'm sorry. One more time. What's the call sign for the aircraft requesting a direct? 2147 who?
Yeah, American 2147.
Even flew the same livery? Nice.
Oh, yeah, American 2147. That works for me. Could direct Cedo.
Nothing compares to Southwest. Southwest is beautiful. I do agree. They have some badass liveries, man. Currently using the Blue Monster livery Boston Red Sox. That's a good one as well. Yeah. Seen a couple of E-jets being scrapped at Knock in Ireland the other day. Uh-oh.
Afternoon departure, this is Spirit Wings 3295, holding short at
Spirit Wings.
Runway 17 right, ready for takeoff.
Is there ATC on arrival? I'm not sure. New York Center is online right now. I think New York Center gives us ATC in, but I'm not entirely sure.
RNAV Cape, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff. Spirit Wings 3295.
United 3210, geez, wind variable at 4 on departure, fly runway heading runway 26, clear takeoff.
We're heading runway 26, cleared for takeoff, United 3210.
JetBlue 252, maintain Mach 79 or greater.
I made a wing sauce with blackberry jam and Dr. Pepper. Blackberry, it was almost like barbecue sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. The Delta livery, especially on the 321, looks nice. Delta livery looks beautiful. I do agree with you on that one.
Yeah, sorry, Atlanta Center's offline, radar service terminated for exchange.
I really like the Delta LA 350. That one's clean.
JetBlue 252, Jax.
Go ahead for 252.
JetBlue 252, maintain Mach 79 or greater, please.
79 or greater, no problem. JetBlue 252. All right, we'll bump up our cost index slightly.
JetBlue 366, radar contact lost time 1743 Zulu.
Favorite runway exit. That's a new one. Okay, I'm feeling like taking the 77 out of the hangar after 3 months. Nice, do it, man. I enjoyed flying it last week.
JetBlue 920.
I'm just trying to keep this gap a little bit tighter for New York to have.
The old Air Canada with the light blue colors? Yeah, we flew it into Boston the other night.
Yeah.
The mint blue, toothpaste blue.
JetBlue 1911, back in the cockpit.
Roger. JetBlue 1053 Miami 132.2. Have a great flight.
Toothpaste stream with the mint floss and the wings was so good combo. It is.
2053 Miami 132.2. Good day.
32-2, good day, JetBlue 2053.
It is a nice delivery, I do agree.
37 Atlanta's off. Radar service terminated. Fixed change proof. Bye-bye.
Much appreciate you being here, sir. Good night.
You're very welcome.
That was nice of him. That was a nice check off. You're welcome. Chat, time to stretch. Lemonade. Lemonade. Delta needs to bring back the Northwest Retro livery. That'd be fire. Would be nice. Yeah. Willie, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
And have a good night.
You too, thanks.
Hope you're well, my friend.
Thanks.
ECAP, just tuning in. Thoughts on the scenery? I got some grad money I need to spend on buying the TCA pack and rudder pedals. Nice. Scenery's fantastic. I mean, it's Verticalsim. At this point, I think we know we're getting high quality.
American 2147 to wind variable at 3, runway 17 left to land. Spare wings 39, or not 39, 3295. Radar contact.
Is the scenery better than Fly Too High? It is, Shaq, yes.
1,500 feet, spare wing 3295.
Spare wings 3295, call maintain 14,000, clear direct Danny.
It is, it is.
I maintain 14,000, clear direct Denny, spare wing 3295.
The week is finally here, moving to Clearwater, Florida, just outside Chicago on Thursday morning, hitting the road early and looking there to get Friday afternoon. The stress is almost over. Hey, man. Almost through it, dude. The CSS Discord is in shambles right now, handing out timeouts left and right. Yeah?
United 3210, 3000.
Hey, man. Like I said, dude, they have nobody to blame but themselves.
United 3210.
I think you price that product a little bit more towards like market pricing, and I don't think anybody's complaining. The fact that you're trying to charge that much money, you're damn right people are going to be complaining, man.
United 3210.
And spare wings 3295, Miami 132.2. Have a great flight.
132.2 for spare wing 3295. Good day.
It looks bad. It looks bad. It sounds bad. There's a lot. I feel like there's more bad than there is good. That's kind of my outlook on it. I wonder how many people will get the $5 monthly subscription and then never fly it again.
Alright, attention all pilots, we're going to get a friendly poll going up here. If you look in your ATC chat there's going to be a straw poll, and go ahead and drop your votes here. We'll see what everybody likes.
Straw poll. Let's see what the straw poll is. best virtual aircraft type regardless of sim. A320, 73, 777, 7675, 330. What are we doing, chat? Which one are we voting for? What are we doing, chat? Who's got the better one? Johan, thanks so much for 28 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Word of advice, auto brake medium or manual on landing. The runway is shorter than you think. Yeah, it's 60-something hundred feet. Yeah, for sure. Auto brake medium. Absolutely. Someone said the Comac. Where's the E220? Out of all of those, I probably have to go with the 320 family. Even though I love the 7.3, I love the 777, I love the 7.5 and the 7.6 and the 330, but I think we got to go 320 family. CSL, thanks so much for your subscription, my friend. Welcome aboard to first class. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. Appreciate you. I'm going 320 family. Vote.
Have a good night.
Results. Yeah, 320 is going to win probably. I'm thinking 320 wins that one. Probably just because we're in a 320 today. Where's the Biscoff option? We need a Biscoff airplane, please. Somebody needs to make a Biscoff livery, Matthew. Like an actual, like, you know how they have like the Duncan JetBlue? We need an actual, a Biscoff livery. That would be badass. Hope everyone's a good day. I got to go to Denver with 170 bags. I hope you have a good day, Cap. See you again. Tyler, take care, man. Thanks for your support, dude. Appreciate you as always, man. A Delta Biscoff livery. Dude, that'd be badass. Biscoff stretch. What? I mean, there's biscotti. Kind of like Biscoff. Biscotti. Options. Other. I like turtles. I'm a big fan of sea turtles, actually. I don't know about you guys. Biscoff cake. I've heard of Biscoff cheesecake. That'd be good. Dude, the weather here has been so weird the last couple days. It is cold today.
American 2147, you can contact ground, point 8. Thanks for flying. Have a good night.
Option other, Detroit. Also, hello, just popping in the stream. They'll captain as we roll in. Sublime, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Did you get the storms up there? Had some down in Windsor? Yes, we had some crazy storms last night. My power went out last night after the stream. Remember when I told you guys that there was some crazy weather rolling through? Well, guess what happened? About an hour after we finished stream last night, my power went out. I knew it was going to happen. It was only out for about 10 or 15 minutes, but it went out. Do you have a generator? I don't have a generator. No, I live in a condo building. No. I am in Ontario, Simon. Yeah, I live in Ottawa. Almost right downtown Ottawa. I'm about 5 minutes from downtown Ottawa. 7 minutes, I guess, if you want to be accurate. There was a dust storm? Jesus. Mopar sent me a video of, like, Chicago having a dust storm last week. It was wild. Do you know where Windsor is? I do. I do. Auto brake off. Condo should have backup generators. I agree. I don't know how expensive that would be, though. Lived through the Chicago dust storm in 2025. There you go. Daniel, thanks so much, man, for the €5. Appreciate you, dude. Very kind of you, my friend.
Daniel Keen donated €5. Thank you for the great streams as always, Cat.
Thank you for hanging out, man, and watching. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support of the channel, man. Maybe do some Air Canada ops, YOW to Y, CYQG, and come for a visit. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, great scenery for Ottawa. Roman design. Very nice. Greetings from your ZJX controller, humble YYZ area native. Hey, very cool, Simon. Very, very cool, man.
Center, JetBlue 2713 is going to be stepping away from the cockpit for a minute.
That's insane, Joey. Your sim just crashed. Please pray that it unfreezes. Uh-oh. We're going to get a radar contact lost. JetBlue 1252 radar contact lost.
1565 in our first one.
Damn, really, MSF nerd? I didn't know that.
United 1211, you up?
It's been a mixed here in the Big Apple. Had such a shitty,
radar contact east of Disney
moody weather, and now this whole weekend has been beaming with beautiful sunshine and plants outside to grow. Damn.
Thank you.
DMs? Uh-oh. What's going on in DMs?
JetBlue
Damn.
1652, Washington's on strike. Radar service terminated. Free exchange route 5.
Yeah. Washington's on strike. Sim Update 3 Beta is a game changer. Sim loads in 1 minute and 24 seconds to the main menu. Also, the menu is much more snappy and fast. Good news. Sounds like the ending credit music for Donkey Kong.
Hello, welcome on board.
All this rain lately in YOW will be good after the green grass. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, everything was shit. I was out at the farm cutting grass the other day. Everything is just so vibrant and green. Fly back to Milwaukee? Yes, we need to do Milwaukee. Not next week, probably the following week.
1756 Zulu.
Uh-oh. There goes your sim. Radar contact lost. That was 1252. That's Aiden.
JetBlue 111, you can maintain Mach 78.
We'll maintain Mach 78 for JetBlue 111, thanks.
And Center, JetBlue 2713 is back in the cockpit.
Been windy and rainy here in Salt Lake since about midnight. Oof. Salt Lake City. We try 2024 Sim Update 2 anytime soon. I won't lie, the performance has been great, and now they let you choose which frame gen to use. Yes, I do plan on trying 2024. I just don't know when, but I do plan on trying it. That was the dust last night, and EDC is going on currently here too. Oof, dude, that would have been brutal. What airport is that down there, chat? Used the Fenix in 2024 lately, and it's been fun, but today on the iPad, the IE version was all white, so back to 2020. That's the problem I have with Fenix as well. Every time I try and load into 2024, the screens are just all blanked out.
JetBlue 111, Washington's not with us. Radar service.
Thoughts on this livery? I think it's the best livery ever. Krispy Kreme is better though. Ben, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm like right in the middle.
My pleasure.
Live on final for Windsor Airport runway. Last week a 727 flew over my house at 350 feet at 2 a.m. Best wake up ever. It's crazy how loud those reversers are. Damn. Those old school GT8Ds, man. Jordan. I don't know what airport that was that we just flew over. Where's the Tim Hortons livery? Tim Hortons is trash. That was Beaufort. KNBC. Beaufort.
Free Lethal donated $5.
Free Lethal.
What's up, Cap? 2 questions. If you own Fly Too High's RSW, is this one worth getting? Second, is the new WSSS worth it if you have CloudSurf WSSS?
Tough call on both, man. I mean, here's the thing. Verticalsim's RSW is definitely better than Fly Too High. Now, whether it's better enough for you to repurchase an airport scenery, I'm going to leave that up to you. As far as the new Singapore, CloudSurf is incredible. Their Singapore is beautiful. They do a great job at it. I haven't taken a look at the new one. I did get sent a review copy, so we may review it next week when we're in the 350, 380. Some Singapore ops would probably be well in the 350, 380. So maybe we'll take a look. So I can't answer on the second one, but I mean, Verticals is better than Fly Too High. Now, I don't know if it's better enough that you would have to, you know, purchase a new one, but I'll leave that up to you. Yeah. Can't wait for the big Fenix update. I want it to be fully compatible and optimized for 2024. Agreed. Yeah. Agreed. The performance on CloudSurf is also good even in 24. Yeah, the performance is incredible, Dean. I do agree. The new Singapore is better than the old? Okay. Cap, is your 2020 fully closed? My sim stays open and I need to close it from the task manager. Daniel, sometimes mine does that, but it's usually because there's just a program in the background that's hanging. My Logitech radio panel software loves to like not close when I leave the sim. So sometimes I have to go into my task manager and I close down. It's like the Logi.something app that's running. And once I close that, it's fine. The sim closes down. Has anyone heard yet about Orbix Atlanta? I heard they were posting an update in the coming days. They did post an update on Friday, I think they posted new ones, but...
Squawk 1506, JetBlue 210.
If you do like doing Southwest and JetBlue fly quite a bit out of RSW, but yeah. Your sim just crashed? Yeah, the controller said about I don't know, about 5 minutes ago, he said radar contact lost. Where is the overlay? What do you mean? Where's what overlay? Caleb, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. You kept doing Osaka. There we go. Third time. To Amsterdam. Very long flight normally, but I love time acceleration. Hey, man, there you go. ETA. It should be up there, JR. Scroll your screen up, maybe? I was going to say it's showing on my end. I was JetBlue 1252, but my internet froze. What should I do? Your internet froze? Well, are you still in the sim or no? Did the internet freeze cause your sim to close? 777 Freighter for 2024 coming tomorrow. There you go. Caps, you see the new Doom game? Have you played any of those? I haven't seen the new one. I used to play the old school Doom.
Washington's not with us. Radar service terminated for exchange proof. Well, see ya.
I can never remember your name in the vertical stream, but welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Valid Tim's hate? Dude, Tim sucks. Tim Hortons was good like 7 years ago. It's all just trash. Ecap, I installed your camera views through a CRJ9 and they don't work. Do you know if V2 broke them at all? I have no clue, Tanner. Did you follow the instructions? You have to be very specific with the install location.
JetBlue 210, radar contact just past Jane's intersection, level 340. Welcome.
What do you think about the 7.3 Classic thing for some streams? Probably not, Jesse.
And JetBlue 210, clear direct Saggy.
Probably not, man. That thing, that thing looks big time rough.
Yeah.
Only thing worth getting at Timmy's now is the ice cap. Yeah. I should be able to reload. Let's just see how far back I get put. Okay. Does it have an auto save feature or something? I don't know how you're going to reload. Follow those, but I'll double check. All right, Tanner.
11 traffic, 12 o'clock, 20 miles. A United 777 Heavy.
Just got to finish out this week. Finals are a pain in the ass. Yes, sir.
Northeastbound, no factor.
Microsoft 2020 saving feature? What has a saving feature? Are you talking like Volanta?
And United 2025 traffic at your 12 o'clock, 16
How much maple syrup do you have on board, Cap? Ooh.
Also, so it's gonna
not
be
enough.
737-360.
Actually, we're flying Duncan, so it's probably just high fructose corn syrup bullshit. It ain't real maple syrup.
Dash aircraft information. Oscar is current at Charleston. Wind 270 at 11, gust 22. The altimeter 299 Information Foxtrot current.
You can save your flights with a folder and then load that save, and then it brings you back. Interesting. Cap, the song that says 67 is called Doop Doop.
Charlie's current at Pensacola. Wind 170 at 12 gust.
Am I the only one that is extremely confused? Or just me with the confusion right now?
Jacksonville Center.
I have no clue what that means. Tom, just landed? Nice, very cool. How was the arrival?
United 3210, you up?
United 3210.
United 3210, Miami Center 132.2, good day.
132.2 today, United 3210.
What happened to the camera? It's up. You don't see me?
891 Miami,
I'm on screen right now. I'm a VTuber now. No, we're stretching. I turned the camera off for stretching. Stretching needs to be done alone. How's Henry doing? He's good. I think he's passed out on the couch.
United 2066 RNAV, Cape, runway 36, or 179 Cook takeoff. Sure, call back.
Did some research. A320 is being adopted to replace older 319s and 73s on short to medium haul mainline routes. Yep, I would agree. Loaded in the Brazil World Update, quite scenic. Ah, it's beautiful, Tom. Yeah. What was the stretch? Some lemonade. Lemonade.
Sorry, who else was checking in?
This is UPS 1326 Heavy, flight level 390.
UPS 1326 Jackson, hello, welcome. Break, no, 57 Romeo Golf, was that you calling earlier?
One leg today? Yeah, one leg today, JR.
57 Romeo Golf, radar contact Southwest.
We had two long legs yesterday. This would have been real long if I tried to do 2 legs today. I'm excited finally to get the weather screens on the 320. The PFD is also so bland, and that was my biggest gripe when switching from X-Plane to Microsoft. None of the planes, with the exception of a few, had weather radar. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just the way that the weather is done in Microsoft. It's done by a third party, and they won't allow access to the API.
United 1211, traffic at your 3 o'clock. It's an American 319 descending out of flight level 360 for 8,000, should cross below. Yeah, United 1211 traffic will no longer be a factor. United 2066, radar contact, climbing team level 350, clear, direct.
MKE ops when? Not next week, the following week, Tom. We're going to do some Southwest ops out of Milwaukee.
Left turn 090 up to flight level 35.
So next week we're going to be in the 350 and the 380.
American 14.
And then the following week we're going to be in the PMDG 73. Maybe we'll do PMDG 73 and iFly 73 next week. Or the following week, sorry, not next week. 7 or the 800? I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll do the 700 and the 800. Full send the VTuber mode, made the AI character move and wave its hands. Dude, that would be actually hilarious. We looked into that. Dan said it was going to be really difficult to get it to work, but... Because apparently they only have, like... They only have, like, certain profiles that you can use. I don't think you can import your own image. I don't know, we'll see. We'll mess around with it. That is a nice flight, yeah. Unrealistically stupid. We have the decent scenery for MCI as well. I mean, it's the updated, at least, for MCI. The new airport layout. Dude, the micro stutters are the worst because you can never pinpoint what's causing it. It's such a pain in the ass. You don't know if it's an add-on, scenery. That is weird, Tanner. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure why it wouldn't be working.
You got a turn for United 26.
Whose HPN scenery do you have, or rather, what do you recommend? Sublime, exclamation point scenery in chat. Just bought AnyBuilds Gatwick and it's crashing my sim. Uh-oh.
Left turn, can you say the
Is there a default one in there, or?
Hey,
Hey, Joe, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. You do some Delta Ops when it's real life scenery, real nice scenery, tons of short Southwest routes in Texas. There is, yeah.
Radar service terminated for exchange proof. Good day.
Exchange proof. Thanks for the ATC. Have a good day. See you.
United 2025 Jack Center.
Wait, that's not the scenery.
I'll be back in about 1 minute.
That's not the scenery that I'm using. Hold on. I'm using V-Pilot design.
39-2025, you accidentally call out what's the wrong frequency.
I put the wrong link to the scenery. Hold on. I'm on it. Fixing now.
I'm back. United 2025, yeah, just see you descending there. You okay?
Yeah, I had to divert to PHF because of a...
Okay, now it's been updated for the proper scenery. My bad.
Sorry, what airport?
Newport News, Williamsburg.
Alright, now you can put exclamation point scenery. Now it's the right scenery. Sorry. Definitely will stay on Sim Update 2. Thanks, bud. There you go. You bought HPM off that link? No, you didn't. Please tell me you didn't. I was going to say FSX scenery is paid freeware. Yeah. Happy using VPilot instead of FSX scenery, such as superior scenery in every way. Yes, correct, Cardio. I don't condone FSX scenery. I can't believe I didn't catch that last night. That's the problem with doing this at like midnight. Grabbing sceneries at like midnight. I'm like, oh yeah, there you go.
United 2025, regardless, I do need you to at least...
EGAP can't stay too long, but just passing by to see how the flight's going. Hope all is well. Sean, good to see you, man. Flight's going well, dude. Having a good flight, man. Harry Man. Thanks for your subscription, man. Harry Man. That's an interesting YouTube name, if I've ever seen one. Hey, Michael, if you can, I would maybe see if you can get a refund before you install anything.
For the aircraft calling holding short of 18 left, make sure you squawk mode Charlie, please. I don't see anybody.
This guy's YouTube name is Harry Man. That's a good one. That made me chuckle, sir. I don't know why that made me chuckle, but that made me chuckle. Where's Davis with your Biscoffs? Oh, God knows. It's Sunday.
Yeah, I still don't see
He's
you.
not at
Do you mind
Chick-fil-A.
just trying via your pilot client?
Just had a negative 30 landing rate in the Fenix 321, fighting the winds into BWI. Nice. I have chicken breast that I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat it plain. Any food ideas? I don't know. Oh, it's installed. I'm en route right ahead of you currently. Just assume the sceneries you have are the best. My fault. No, that's my fault, man. I'm sorry, Michael. I apologize, sir. Very rarely do I mess up the sceneries. I assumed that it was the correct one, and it was not. Picked up the VRS SBGR, not bad for $10 fair price. There you go. I eat them all. You get nothing. Hey. I like Biscoffs. Can I have a Biscoff? I'm surprised we're still in his airspace, to be honest with you. We just passed Myrtle Beach.
JetBlue 252, Washington's offline. Radar service terminated.
There it is.
Exchange proof. Thanks for the activities for this afternoon. Have a good night.
Hey, man, no worries. Over to Unicom. Thanks for giving us ATC. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon. JetBlue 252. No worries. Shit happens, honestly, with the amount I will actually fly there. I think I'll live. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's not the worst scenery. It's better than the default. But yeah, the V-Pilot Designs is definitely the scenery that you want for this one. That is for sure. Can we blame Dan? Not your fault. Correct. We do have to blame Dan. Is Dan even here to take the blame? Dan was here earlier. But I do agree with you. Dan needs to be blamed. Dan is the head moderator here. What are you doing over there, Henry? I hear you. Blame Dan. It is Dan's fault after all, chat. Are we going to be landing soon? No. We're about an hour and 20 minutes from landing, Fabian. We have about 400 miles till top of descent. I don't know what our ground speed is, to be honest with you. Do we have a tailwind right now? It's probably like a quartering cross one. 82 knot quartering cross, yeah. No, we are a little bit of ways. Got a company message. I don't think we're running too far behind. Oh, no, I guess we are running behind. Probably because of that delay on the ground. That's okay. We'll survive. Plan on flying it anytime soon. There have been several updates to the TFDI MD-11. Yes, that will be within the next coming weeks, Cardio. We will for sure. We need to do a cargo week. We need to fly the A300, we need to fly the MD-11, and we need to fly the 777 freighter, all the freighter variants. Maybe we'll get it all done in a week. We'll see. To be honest, I've been flying the CRJ-9 for Virtual Air Canada. I still get 20 hours to my beloved Airbus. It's been fun and a handful, but ready to be done with it. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah. How do you get that company message? It should just show up, Ben. As long as you've got your sim brief integrated and stuff. My stretcher keeps going out. Never heard the audio come off from my copy message. How'd you get that? You never heard the audio come off? There was no audio. A120942. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome aboard. Cap, I landed the Red Bull plane in Dubai helipad. Nice. Captain Will would be very proud of you. Hey Cap, notice you were we were close to each other on Sim Toolkit Pro. Didn't even know you were a YouTuber till I was scrolling through recommending, and they showed me your stream. Crazy coincidence. Hey, welcome aboard, man. Thanks for your subscription. Appreciate you, dude. We are indeed. We're actually YouTuber / VTuber now. Yep, we're a virtual tuber. Thanks for subscription, man. Welcome aboard, dude. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Very laid back, calm. We like to stretch. You'll figure out what stretching is soon enough if you hang out long enough. Should I add PMDG NG cargo variant to that? True. The converted freighter 7.3. We haven't done any like prime ops in a while. Maybe we'll do that when we're in the 7.3 in like 2 weeks. That could be fun. Heard the company message ding before you clicked on it, unless I'm hearing things. It probably was the song Sublime. I don't think there's a ding or anything. Hey, Cap, flying with you is JetBlue 2713. Nice. Oh man, I love the Max 8 Jordan. Got to be up there with one of my favorite airplanes in the sim right now. The sounds, the flight model, the visuals, on point. What's your favorite part about flying? The takeoff, cruise, and landing? Probably the takeoffs and landings. Landings are obviously my favorite. Takeoffs, and then the cruise. Cruise is fun too, hanging out, listening to some tunes, stretching, getting to see the beautiful world beneath us. It's fun as well. Love the Duncan livery. JetBlue always has the best ones. They do, man. JetBlue and Southwest have some fantastic liveries. I do agree. Yeah, this one is this one's interesting. I was talking about it earlier. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle with it. It's cool. It's definitely a very interesting paint scheme. The orange and pink. Oh, YouTube crashed. And that's our first YouTube crash today, though. I feel like we've been, it's been crashing, but not as crazy as it has been. Hey Cap, got a quick question. I want to practice my landings in the Fenix. When I do a custom landing Microsoft 2020, it spawns me on the ground. Anyone know how to fix? So fish out, what I can suggest if you want to practice your landings, download Flight Recorder, do a circuit. While you're doing your circuit on final, start the recording, and then once you land, you can stop the recording and you can bring it back, and then you can fly your final approach over and over and over and over again. I suggest doing that. That's the easiest way that I've found to practice my landings without putting everything all crazy. That's usually what I do, like when I need to practice an airplane and I don't want to do like a full flight. That's usually what I'll do. I'll just set up a circuit and then I start recording on final, and then I just, once I'm down, I just put it back, put it back, put it back. And that way I can get like, you know, 10, 15, 20 landings in an evening just practicing an airplane. I mean, I just did that with the Bravo Airspace. Did the same thing. Just did some circuits and then got my replay recording and just wound it back, wound it back. And I'm over here going around every time. I don't know why TFDI doesn't post anything about their updates. Latest has been about a month, had no clue. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they've just been hard at work. That's what I would like to think. Hard at work. Fish out, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the $5 donation. You can actually put exclamation point
Fish
replay.
Out Gaming donated $5. Thank you for your advice.
No worries.
Keep up the work.
Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your contribution to the channel. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, you can put exclamation point replay in chat, and then there's a link directly to the replay that I use. instead of fishing around flightsim.to for it. There's a bunch of replay tools. I personally think this one's the best one. So FSI panel also is great for landings. There you go. I've never heard of FSI panel, but that could also work. All right, chat, bear with me. Quick little bathroom break and some lunch. I will be right back. El Jefe, we're going to Westchester. Alex, good to see you, man. Sim CFI, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Cap, do you happen to see Swiss 001 stream on board the first 380 Global Airlines? I did not, no. I did not. Have days off from college Tuesday and Wednesday, so planning to Ryanair Bournemouth to Bergerac return trip, and then Wednesday Air Canada delivery 777. That'll be fun. Very cool. El Jefe, thanks so much, man, for the 249. Appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for the support, my friend. I appreciate that. Very, very, very kind. Sorry, guys. I'm just finishing up my lunch. I will be done here shortly.
Queen of Veskies donated $14.99. Hi Captain and friends, what did I miss?
Nadya, thank you very much for the continued support, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Flight's been going well so far. Real good. Yeah, Harry, my app's been crashing nonstop. Especially the last week or so. I've been having to restart it multiple times a stream. It's been, I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's servers, back end, I don't know. Alrighty, we're back. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you again, El Jefe. Thank you again, Nadya, as well, for the continued support. Appreciate you guys. You ever going to do a setup tour? I mean, probably not. If you want to see what my setup looks like, we got pictures up on Instagram and Facebook. As far for a setup tour, nah. I mean, it's just a computer, man. There's not that much interesting, I can promise you. Touchdown, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Welcome, welcome. Recommended PC for flight sims. As best as money can buy, man. As best as you can afford. Especially when it comes to flight sims. A good CPU and a GPU with some nice VRAM. You seeing any bad winds? I mean, yeah. 111 knot crosswind right now. To be expected, though. VRAM. Yeah, exactly. How's it going, Cap? Just got home from early hockey games and flight school. It's been a long, mentally and physically exhausting weekend, but hanging in there. Hey, man, you got it. I'm from Palestine, but I enjoy chill Western streams. Well, thank you. El Jefe, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. What was for lunch today? I had spicy peanut saute chicken with quinoa and sweet potatoes. It was delicious. Yeah, I mean, there are pre-builds. Under 2,000 US, you could probably get, I mean, depending on where do you live, Jaden? Are you in the US? Can you make your way to a micro center? If you can go to a micro center and give them a budget, they can build you a pretty decent PC. That was a great series, Diabetic Lad. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Corn chowder? Interesting. I don't know if I've ever had that. Chowder. You know what I have to get when I'm down in Providence is some clam chowder. Clam chowder. Micro Center is the best store you can have near. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so Jaden, what I would suggest is checking to see if you have a micro center in your city, in your town, anywhere within like a, you know, reasonable driving distance. And like I said, go into micro center, give them a budget, say, hey, this is how much I have. What can you build me a PC with this? I would trust that more than ordering off a website, like a pre-built website or something like that. I'm not sure yet, Nadya. I don't know if it, I haven't opened up GSX, like the configuration tool, to see if it is available for the 200 yet. I know it works with the 300, so it should work with the 200. Any Leafs fans? Panthers are going to close it out tonight. I'm kind of excited for the game, to be honest with you. Like, I hate Toronto, obviously, right? Like, I grew up in Ottawa. I'm 4 hours away from Toronto. Ottawa also has their own team. So I've been born to hate the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's one of the only times I'll cheer for a non-Canadian team. Is whoever's playing the Leafs, I want that team to win. Hope the Leafs win, but I hate Toronto. I just want to see them get further than lose. Nah, they need to lose round 2 again. And then the team needs to get blown up so we can all laugh. That's what needs to happen. I don't think Marner's getting a contract. I don't know if they're going to re-sign John Tavares. I mean, I'm pretty sure they will sign John Tavares. I'm sure he's going to take a nice big family discount. Yeah. Feel the same way about the Packers? See, there you go. We all have that team in sports, I'm telling you. Maple Leafs hate is totally acceptable. I hope they never make the playoffs ever again. Well, they definitely will. They are an extremely talented team. I just don't think the heart's there. The drive's not there. They don't give a shit enough. You know? When you're making $13.5 million a year to play a game for 6 months out of the year, 7 months out of the year, these guys don't care. They're more concerned about what suit and purse they're going to bring to the rink every night. I have a whole city. Sorry, Boston. Leafs are winning it? Nah. It's game 7. It's the Leafs' worst enemy. It's like kryptonite. Cap, you ever tried birria tacos? Probably the best way to eat tacos. Dude, so good, Transit. So good. I have a question. Is there a way I can configure the sounds for the iFly 7.3? I don't think so. No. No. I can say they don't care. You're just mad they beat Ottawa. I knew that they were going to beat Ottawa, man. Like, that wasn't even a... Like, I knew before the playoffs even started that Ottawa was going to lose to Toronto. That's something that Ottawa does. Just like how Toronto loses every first or second round, Ottawa loses to Toronto every playoff series. It's just, that's what happens. Ooh, interesting, Sublime. I've never tried that one. Very interesting. Ottawa's tank was empty before the playoffs started? Yeah, I would agree with that as well. I will say, though, this is definitely the best Leafs team they've dressed in probably the last 5 or 6 years. Edmonton-Dallas series is going to be peak hockey. It's going to be a good one. Two great teams. And that should be a good one. Excited for that one as well. I'd like to see Edmonton prevail, obviously, but we'll see. Going to be a good one. I could see a Carolina-Dallas final, or it's going to be Edmonton-Florida. I think that's what it's going to be. If Toronto gets past Florida tonight, I don't know if Toronto beats Carolina. I think Carolina is just too fast and too big. I don't know if Toronto beats Carolina, but I don't know. We'll see. Correct, Nismo. Yeah. How many miles till top of descent? 150. 150. Do you think Edmonton will beat Dallas? I don't know. It's a tough series, man. Dallas is good, dude. They have depth. If Edmonton plays their game and they get good goaltending from Skinner, I see Edmonton beating Dallas, yes. Ottinger is a beast as well, though, man. When when he's on his game, that dude is he's a brick wall in there, man. Cat, when you heading to the Caribbean like a day, turn Miami, MKJS, American Max. That'd be fun. Jaden, yeah, that would be fun. Continue my next flight, BDY to Vegas, 321, 5 hours and 20 minutes. So you're gonna be dealing with that nasty headwind. When do you hop back in the 777 freighter? I'd like to do it soon, King. We were just talking about that earlier. I'd like to do a freighter week here coming up soon. A300, 777, MD-11. Do you think Stoller's is the night tonight? No, it's going to be Wall. He's coming off a shutout. It's going to be Wall. Who's that, Tom? Any news on when the 350 ULR is coming out? No news yet. I was speaking to AnyBuilds the other day. I believe they have a timeline idea of when they want it to come out, but I'm not sure. Hopefully soon. Chicago Blackhawks. I think it's going to be a couple more years till Chicago's doing anything again. Salty Lay's chips. I like Lay's barbecue chips. Lay's barbecue slaps. That's like childhood. Hawks goal celebration is called Chelsea Dagger. Oh, really? Going around the worst of the wind. Flying up north towards Chicago, then down to Vegas. Caught the winds. She doesn't have legs without the Ox fuel tanks. Nice. That's a long flight with those headwinds, man. Do you think Florida wins by a blowout, or do you think it's going to OT? I think it's going to be a 3-1 or a 3-2 game. I think it'll be a pretty tight game, kind of like how Game 6 was. Game 6, there was no scoring till halfway through the third period. I think it's going to be the same thing tonight. I think it's going to be a very defensive, nobody wants to make that first mistake. ECAP, based on your experience and knowledge, and honestly, how long before 24 is playable, literally? Probably a good 2 or 3 more sim updates, Eddie, to be honest with you. Probably a couple months. 3 to 6 months is what I would guess. Jackets are young and hopeful, which means they're destined to disappoint me. The Jackets have a good core, man. Got some real good young players on that team. You're not wrong with that. 2-0 Leafs. Do you think Wall gets back-to-back shutouts? I don't think that happens. Not against Florida, man. They're too good. I don't think he gets a shutout. Like I said, 2-1, 3-2. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Yeah, I agree, Robert. Gotta believe in Wonderwall. I mean, this is definitely his opportunity. More surprised Vegas got out in the second round. Was honestly expecting them to go at least to the Western Final. Played a good Edmonton team, man. Edmonton was playing really well. A couple good young Canadian boys. Fantilli, Johnson, Sillinger. Levinson behind the bench. I mean, they're only the U.S. state with Tim Hortons franchise. There you go. Suggestion on how to understand the rules of hockey better. I've never gotten into it, but probably because I don't understand some of the rules, but like baseball, and I know it's boring to many. Hockey rules are really not that complicated. You've got icings, you've got offsides. I mean, it's a pretty easy game to follow, to be honest with you. LaGuardia is showing it had a ground stop, a fun day ahead of them. Uh-oh. LaGuardia on a ground stop. Why would they be on a ground stop? The weather? Why do I want donuts? Definitely not because of the livery. It's like the intermissions are longer than periods? No, so the period is 20 minutes, the intermission is 18 minutes. Penalties could be a little confusing. Yeah, you have the 2-minute minor, then you have the double minor, then you have the majors, then you have the game misconducts, and yeah. Weather had rolled in earlier. 17 Zulu were supposed to go in a few hours, we see. Uh-oh. ASimCFI, who decides if you get to fly or not? Is that something that you guys talk about? Like before you guys, when you're briefing, when you're in the brief room? Do you decide who gets what leg? Are you able to like chime in and be like, well, I'd like this leg? Or I don't think you guys fly into any like captain only approaches, right? Could be wrong. That's crazy, XLT. Henry. What are you doing? Are Lay's all dressed really the most popular flavor in Canada? Not Lay's all dressed, no. But all dressed chips are very popular, yeah. We don't really do the brief room thing anymore. Now we got a flight plan on the EFB. We just meet in the plane or at the gate after FMS is set up, and it comes to the part which side gets VNAV. The topic of pilot flying comes up. Got you. Interesting. Storty, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Glad we're not flying the 737-500 we watched last night. Yeah, that was rough. That was a little rough. We actually need to update the weather here in Westchester. We need to see if anything has changed. About to go in descent. We'll see you there. Cool. We're 83 miles from descent. Most copy like, you want to take it down or you want the back kind of thing. Also, we have a captain only river visual it is. Ah. So the river visual in the DC is capped only. Interesting. So you've never gotten to fly the river visual other than like being a... That must be a fun approach. How often do you fly into DC? Did you get that routing a lot? Do you have a bidding system, CFI? Is it like all the other airlines? Without detailing too much info about who you and where you fly for? Bidding is the name of the game? Got you. Well, hey, can you hurry up as captain so that you can take me flying? I would like a jump seat into Washington, D.C., please. Make it happen. I'll show up with my camera and we can just say that I'm a documentary crew. I have GoPros and everything. Microphones, GoPros, gimbals. What's going on, Cap? Haven't caught a stream in a while. Yoshi, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. What's up, Cap? Going on? Haven't caught a stream in a while. Sorry, got that one. Good to see you, man. Cap's got the whole shebang. Exactly. This is your first time pairing of many ready to split the pattern. Got you. Are there a lot of young captains on the RJ CFI? Ride it out to the majors? Probably smart. Crazy how you can maintain a smile for so long. Cooper, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Cap, don't you feel the difference between the realistic shake in the cockpit during takeoff and landing between X-Plane and Microsoft? I may need to say that X-Plane stands out. I mean, you can do that with some add-ons. If you get FS realistic, you can do some crazy cockpit shaking and stuff like that. All right. What are the winds doing? Westchester, weather 300, 13 gusting 23. Well, that'll be nice. Are there any restrictions on this? 15,000 at Deer Park. Let me just confirm in here that that's set correctly. Deer Park 15,000. All right, that's all in there, so that looks good. Okay. We are 52 miles from top of descent, so we are still planning with those winds, still planning for the RNAV runway 34. Now we're going to take it from Rhymes So Arrival takes us in, go from Rhymes. I guess technically we could have taken it from Bridgeport, but the Bruno takes us all the way to Rhymes, so that's why we've selected that. We have 4,000 at Rhymes. All right, let's go ahead and enter our weather information, shall we? Captain Lee, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. I got your DM the other day. I'm sorry I didn't respond. I was busy out at the farm. But, yeah, we should definitely... I mean, you should try and jump in and get on some of these flights before you head out, man. Congratulations as well on everything. I hope that works well for you, man. 21 degrees. Beautiful down there right now. 2956 on the altimeter. We've got all of that set. And our baro minimums, 723. 723. And we'll throw that into our baro mins. Good. Everything is set there. Beautiful. 43 miles till top of drop, friends. Look at those views out there. We actually should get a nice view of New York City down there as well. Hey, Cap, do you believe that you're officially type rated on the 320? No, not a chance. What radio assistance is RNAV? Your favorite are the 25-year RJ guys? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Come on, those got to be the best ones to fly with. Absolutely. I remember coming home from the Expo SimCFI in 20... no, it wasn't Houston. It might have been coming home from World Flight, actually. I think it was coming home from World Flight. It was, yeah, it was, because it was Denver to Montreal, Montreal, Ottawa. Get on the Montreal to Ottawa flight, and, I don't know, dude, the captain had to be 55, 60 years old, flying with, like, some kid that looked like he was 16. It was genuinely hilarious. And the kid was flying it, and he absolutely smacked it into the runway. Like, smacked it into the runway. Cap, I saw a discontinuity in your flight plan. It's probably because of radar vectors. Let's have a look. Flight plan... no, there's no discount. You probably saw the top. The top one, because it just shows where we're direct to, like the Becker. Probably look like that. End of flight plan. Yeah, there's no discontinuity. By the way, with scenery, any JFK New York times V2, that'll be nice. So you have back problems? Yeah, correct. Should blame them. Tokyo to Kobe. That could be fun. Some great routing. Real world, we don't get to grease it. We just get it there. I've had bad landings, and I've had 25-year guys smash it in the 900. Will bite anyone, just how it goes. Yep, correct. What do you mean, was there really a kid flying a commercial airliner? No, he just looked 16. He was probably young. He was probably early 20s, but he looked super young. Super young. She's good, Captain Lee. Been super busy, man. We had another horse born this morning. A little foal was born this morning, so that's 4 now. 4 horses in 1 month that have been born at the farm. It's been busy, man. Did I see another flight this evening? Nope, no other flight this evening. We're back live again tomorrow. Tomorrow. I think we're going to be doing some EasyJet ops tomorrow in the UK. Yesterday, 3 a.m., YUL 24 left after LDG, all the babies. Still sleep was nice. Hey, there you go. We like that one. Yeah, landing in LaGuardia would be fun. How about Turkish 7-3 ops? That could be fun as well, yeah. I have no clue yet, Aiden. I got to look at the map. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I'd like to fly to Glasgow, but I don't know where we'll be going from there. Hey Cap, I tried Rex Weather add-on, heard the clouds look better, and the ones actually, additionally, the weather forecast updates quicker, it seems. Nah, you use METAR-based flying, boy, so you get these very abrupt weather changes and stuff. Not for me. Not for me. I ran possibly EJKK to EHAM or from EJKK to Glasgow. We'll see. Probably not. We'll see, man. That's London Gatwick, right? We do Gatwick a lot. I'd like to maybe go to... Somebody was mentioning... I can't remember what they were saying. Who was saying that? $350, $380 flights next week. Doing a long haul, one of them. Yeah, next Saturday will probably be a nice big long haul. Bristol, Cardiff, Southend, perhaps something different. Yeah, I'd prefer something a little different. A different airport than the usual ones that we fly into. That would be nice. So we'll see. I'll see what's going on. Luton's good too, but we do London Luton quite a bit. Great scenery for it, but we do London Luton. I feel like we hit that one every time we do some easy ops. Ah, it was crazy, Captain Lee. It was like 11,000 in 48 hours. I'm in 2024 and I wanted to get the 380, but it keeps crashing when I try to do a flight with it. It also lags really bad. I can't fly it. That's why I don't really like 2024. Yeah, it sounds like the VRAM. Cap, when you can, check Cafe Canada on Discord and witness the beer ramen creation. All right, I'll check that afterwards. Cool. Yeah, we'll see, Adrian. We'll see if we can slot it in, man. We're not flying the 737 tomorrow, so it's not happening tomorrow. We're in the 350 and the 380 next week. So we'll see. Also, I missed my top of descent because I'm dumb, even though I have a big thing right in front of me. So I'm going to start down. I'm going to put out some speed brakes for this initial descent because we got ourselves a little bit too high. My apologies. Hey Cap, how long is the day in Microsoft? Does it go a lot quicker than IRL? No, it's the same, man. Runs off real time, real weather. Ah, dude, the RNAV X-ray, formerly known as the Expressway Visual. That's got to be a top tier approach, man. Yeah, for sure. Glasgow, Belfast. How long of a flight is that one? That could be a fun one. Smoking the jet stream strain. Made some homemade enchiladas for the fam a few days ago. It was bomb. Threw in some bacon bits and ground beef, some pepper jack and mozzarella cheese. Threw the enchilada sauce on it and yum. That sounds good. Best flying you'll do in the road, airports, no autopilot, no FD, just fly it in. I mean, that's got to be fun, right? Kind of back to like your training days, SimCFI. Make you forget that maybe you're flying a commercial jet for a second. Just flying some big old Cessna, if you will. All right, descent is good. We're looking great. We're back on track now as well. There's our descent profile. Beautiful. YQG mixing in with 172s. Yeah, exactly. What's your next Ryanair ops to and from Dublin? I have no clue, Shadow. Cap, what are your thoughts on Verticalsim RSW? We recommended even if I already have the fly too high. So we were talking about this earlier, Mike. I mean, what I can say is it's definitely better than fly too high. As far as like you repurchasing an airport, I have to leave that one up to you. I can't make that decision. I can tell you that Verticalsim's RSW is better. It looks better, performance is better, the textures are better. Now, is it worth it for you? I don't know. Do you fly out of RSW every 2-3 days? Like, I don't know, you know? But good to see you, Michael. Welcome back, man. Tavan Montenegro, fantastic RNP approach. Nice. What do I need to do with my VRAM? Well, turn some settings down. If your performance is just all over the place, you got to turn some settings down. Yeah, the ortho imagery, the photorealistic cities. Yeah, the weather, it's beautiful. Glasgow to Jersey, that might be a fun one actually. Yeah, somebody mentioned that earlier as well, Jersey. Jersey's always fun. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, Owls. I have a hard time jumping in a 330 that looks like a 320. Are you firing up another stream tonight, Owls? You gonna ask for a review copy of the 737-500? God, no. Fuck that, dude. I don't want to deal with that, man. Nope. I don't want to deal with that at all, SimCFI. No, sir. Yeah, vertical sceneries are incredible. He goes, I'm streaming, but not in the 7.3. Get out of here. The airplane's not... Wait, did they release it today, Owls? Listen, no, you have to, Owls. You're like one of the only... Like, there's only like 10 people that have early access to this. You gotta stream it and put up with all the stupid questions. You have to. Is the 737-500 that bad? The problem with the 737-500 is their pricing. That's it. That's it. If they priced the airplane accordingly, I guarantee you everybody would be happy. It's the fact that they're trying to sell this for $120 US and the fact that they're trying to push a subscription model onto us. That's the problem. They set themselves up for failure, man. They really set themselves up for failure. I can't stress this enough, man. If this thing was $50, $60, hell, maybe even like $70, I think people would be receptive. The fact that they're charging 120 USD, and I understand some people are gonna... I understand you get the 400, the 500, you get the... Wait, what do you get? The 300, the 400, the 500, and then something else? I get that. You get variants of the airplane for your $120. It's still the fact that they make you buy all the variants, right? Like, that's where I think they really messed up on this whole thing. Is they should have offered, hey, do you just want the 500? Okay, no problem, $50. Oh, you want to add on the 400? Okay, another $30 or $40, right? I think that's where the problem lies. The problem lies that they're forcing you to buy all these variants, and they don't even have them ready. None of the there's one variant of the airplane that are ready. That's it. So you're basically giving them $120 US, may I add, in the hopes that they finish the product later down the line and you get the other variants. It just... I'm really trying to see where this is not some type of money grab. I'm really trying to see it here, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. They really fucked up this whole pricing model, man. This is not They're pricing this product like they would 10 years ago. It's the best description that I can give you. It's priced like something that would be priced 10 years ago. You know? It's, like I said, I don't wish ill will on developers that are trying to put out products, but I also think we have to be realistic here. This is, you know, those prices are absurd. Absolutely absurd. The fact that you're forcing people to buy all of the variants, even though you don't have all of the variants ready, you know what I mean? It's super weird, man. Never buy something based off promises. Well, the problem is we've been burned how many times as a flight sim community by things exactly like that, right? Like how many times? I mean, I can think FSS, for example. Oh, don't worry, guys. Give us your money. You can buy early access into this Embraer series. Don't worry, guys. We'll have a custom FMS and VNAV 1 year from now. 3.5 years later, guess what we're still waiting for? You know what I mean? Like, it's just... I don't know, man. I have a real hard time wrapping my head around a developer that prices a product that way, but also has the community interest at heart. That's just, yeah. CSS launcher wouldn't even connect to my sim. Once the launcher connects to the aircraft, I'll give it a shot and stream it. Man, you're brave, dude. I mean, you're brave. Yeah. I'm going to steer clear of this one, man. I'm going to steer clear of it, and if in whatever how many months this actually becomes a decent product, I may consider it. But as it stands right now, the visuals, the sounds, everything that I've seen so far in streams and videos has not led me to believe that this is, or led me to believe, sorry, that this is a $120 product or worth a monthly subscription. Nah. Mike is streaming it later. Cool. Getting decently close. Yeah, I don't know how we got so close to one another. What's your speed? How fast are you going? I mean, I can always just log off. I don't really give a shit. There's no controllers. It doesn't matter. Devs like CSS is why I respect devs like Bluebird. No need to release subpar products at that pricing. Well, yeah, exactly. How do you stream so late? What do you mean so late? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me. 120 upfront is ridiculous, but you'll pay over 200 USD if you want all the PMGG 7.3s. Yeah, listen, Ken, I agree. And the only argument that I can say to that, Ken, is PMDG isn't forcing you to buy all variants, right? And that's where I think this is a little bit... Basically, CSS is saying you have to buy all the variants. Whereas that's where I think it would have been very beneficial for them if they had just decided to maybe... you know, offer the product as, like I said, you want to buy one variant, $50. You want to buy 2 variants, $70. You want to buy 3 variants, $90. However they split it up. It's the fact that they're forcing you to buy all the variants of the aircraft at some ridiculous price all up front. You can't tell me that that doesn't scream some type of like, we just want your money. You know, and then at that, on top of all of it, it's not like it's not even like the textures, the sound, the visuals. It's not like there's nothing about that airplane that I've seen so far that tells me that that is worth its price tag. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, I haven't done a deep dive into the systems, but you know me, I'm not like I feel like there's such a small portion of the community that genuinely cares that, you know, they want to recreate the systems of a 737-500. Like, as long as it comes close enough, that's really all that people give a shit about. I just feel that this is just going to be one of those classic flight sim moments where a developer had a great opportunity to make a name for themselves and a great opportunity to build on something, and they're going to tarnish it before the product even releases. The fact that they're not willing to budge and they've decided that this is the plan that we're doing, and like, how do you even compete that, man? Like, how do you do that? You got any builds giving you 3 variants of an A350 working in both simulators for what, $69, $79? I don't know, man. It's a tough one, dude. It's a tough one. It is in the middle of the night. Yeah, there's time differences, man. Where are you? I'm in Canada. You know what you're paying with PMDG, but the 500, that's a different story. Like I said, like, it's a classic too, man. So like, not only is your potential market share already probably cut in half because you're offering a classic, it's not an NG or, you know, like there's not that many people that are too interested in flying classics. Like, classics are fun and everything, but not at that price tag. You're from Germany? Well, it's not middle of the night in Germany. What time is it in Germany right now? It's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night? Cap, have you ever revealed your YouTube identity to an A320 pilot? No. Not at all. I usually avoid talking about what I do for a living because it usually is followed with 30 questions. All right, 10,000 feet, landing lights on, seatbelt signs on, ding the cabin. Good, and we'll pause the music after this song. It is done in about 2 minutes. We'll pause the music, we'll get some sim sounds back up. I slowed down because of the aircraft in front, but now I've got somebody hot on my tail. I don't know where he is, but I just had a TCAS alert. He's right here. He's like right beside me. Oh, hi, how are you? Yep, this is going to end well, I see. All right. Nice. I foresee a log off in our future, chat. Do you also see a log off? Because I do. Butter this bread. It's short runway, man. Can be tough. Need to get down on the approach here a little bit better. If you look down, you can see my house. Greetings from Long Island. Hey, nice to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Silas, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. When we do a 747 cargo run, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling too hot on the default 747. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. PEI this summer? I don't think so, man. I don't think it's in the cards this year. Alright, ground spoilers in. Put her on nice and firm so you can get the braking program started quickly. Yes, correct. You can use the Salty 7.4 then, just not cargo. Yeah, but it's... yeah. Hope iFly does a 7.4. Well, we know that PMDG is doing a 7.4. It's the next release from them. I don't think we'll be waiting all too long for the PMDG 7.4. You never know. I don't think we'll be waiting all too long for it. Alright, music is done. This bad boy turned up. We probably need our CTAF frequency. I mean, we can always try and get this in, but... $18.57 is the frequency we're looking for. 1857. Banff and PEI are the two Canadian places I want to go sometime. They're beautiful. Yeah. Give them some competition. Well, I think PMDG wins that one. iFly makes great products, but I would like to see personally iFly complete the Max lineup. I would love to see a Max 9 and a Max 7 from them. I think that would be really cool. But yeah. Just realized that's not you in the corner. Now it is. Hi. Hi. Captain C, what's up, my Canadian brother? Jim here. Jim, huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for the 2 bones donation. Appreciate you, Jim. Thank you very, very much. Incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. I totally forgot you're on Microsoft. I use X-Plane 12. Yep, I am on Microsoft. I had enough with X-Plane. Had enough configuring my INI files. I don't know whether to book a separate train tickets for FS Expo or just book a hotel in Providence. Expensive, dude. It was over 1,100 USD for me to book a hotel for the expo for 4 days. 1,100 USD. That's like almost 1,600 Canadian for 4 nights. For $1,600, I could literally go to Jamaica for a week. I'd go to Cuba and live like a king for 2 weeks. That's some serious coinage, man. Thankfully, I have a buddy that's going, and we're splitting on an Airbnb. Where are you staying? At the Expo's hotels, man. It was $279 a night using the discount code. $279 USD plus taxes. No joke. It's expensive as hell, man. Hello, Henry. You want to come say hi to chat today? Come here. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. Come here. Come on. Good boy. Oh. Say hi, chat. My name is Henry. I want to go for a walk. Henry. Yes, I will take you right after stream. We will go for a nice walk. And maybe I'll take you off leash and I'll let you run. Yes, it will be nice. I know. Oh, I know. Henry emote, I know. He's such a sweet boy. He's such a sweet boy. Can I have a kiss? Give a kiss. Thank you. Thank you. Sweet boy. Henry. Okay, we have to land airplane, and then we go. Okay? Yep. If you go on your bed and you be a nice boy for 10 minutes, we will go. Good boy. Yeah, I got an Airbnb with a buddy. It was $600 Canadian. Beautiful 2-bedroom condo. 600 Canadian, $634 Canadian for 4 nights. So it was $1,000 cheaper, essentially, to stay in an Airbnb than it was at a hotel at the expo. That's crazy talk, dude. That is insanity. Kev, if you ever get the opportunity to become a real-life aviator, would you take that opportunity? Probably not, no. I'm very content with what I do in my life. Very content. I'm okay, man. I just fly my simulators. I like it. I get to travel, get to go to these expos every year, get to go to World Flight every year. Nah, it's good. I get to be home with my dog, with my fiance, with the farm. Lots of positives. Lots of positives. Henry, on your bed, please. Good boy. If you're going to take an Amtrak, it would be insanely cheaper. Plus, I'm only about 2 hours-ish on the Acela from here to there. There you go. Yeah. You'd have stopped the stretching too, so yeah, not worth it. Yeah, exactly. Stretching is a no bueno. Lots of positives. I see what you did there. Exactly. Lots of positives. Is this cottage country down here, chat? I feel like this is cottage country. I feel like there's a lot of, well, maybe not. I guess maybe people commute. Like, how close are we to, like, downtown New York? I feel like we're pretty close. Yeah, especially, like, the airport. This is Bridgeport. We just went over Bridgeport. I feel like this is definitely New Haven. I'm going to New Haven, chat. We're going to New Haven to eat some pizza for the expo. And then Providence is somewhere here, isn't it? Where's Providence? New Haven's there. Providence is here. I'll be flying into this airport. Not cottage country, no, but big. Lots of homes. I live in this area of Connecticut. I got you, okay. What, according to you, are the major differences between real aviator and virtual aviator? I'd like to hear the dark reality. I don't know if there's a... I don't think dark reality would be the right word for that. I mean, there's lots of negatives and positives for both. Right? There's lots. A little bit bumpy out there, chat. New York pizza over Connecticut pizza. Sorry, not sorry, although Stamford and New Haven have some amazing places. Oh, yeah. We're going to New Haven. We're going to Sally's Abits. Going to Frank Pepe's. Gonna go do the whole modern, I think, as well. We're gonna do a nice little pizza tour. Connecticut. You're driving up from Philly, so pumped. Nice, very cool, man. Very, very cool. It should be awesome. Should be fun. All right, couple, I hate to rush off, but I'll keep in touch. Used to get ready for travel tomorrow. Gotta head back to work too. I have a 4 a.m. wake up call tomorrow. Sheesh. Damn. Pepe's is great. Do the whole tour. Yeah. Abits. All right. We're going to take this down to 1,000 feet now. We're going to arm... Do I arm approach? I think I arm approach. Right, chat? Yes. We arm approach. Because it is an RNAV. Now, where is everybody else? This might be a little bit... What ATC is that? He's not covering us. Alright, so we've done a pretty good job of separation. We should be good. Whoever's behind me, Tyler, if you're in chat, you might want to slow down just a little bit. Actually, here, you keep your same speed. I'm going to speed up a little bit. I'll speed up just a little bit because it doesn't look like I have anybody in front of me now. We've actually got some pretty good separation. I think Aiden went direct from BDR over like that. Drew, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Just landed LaGuardia with almost a direct 20-knot crosswind. That was fun. Sheesh. Get your rudder action ready to go. Tug me is a crazy for a waypoint. I agree. We were talking about it earlier. That is a funny one. That is a funny one, my friend. We sped up for the guy behind us. We're looking good. I'm going to activate approach mode. We'll do all that now, so that's ready to go. Good. And then we've got our vertical deviation path. You can see final approach is now on the PFD, which means we are looking good. Looking good, chat. Ever for the Bourbon waypoint in Vegas? It's a good one, too. Yeah. Need your Bluebird 7.5? Man, I'm so excited for that one, dude. The sounds, the visuals, just having a 7.5, man. What if there was an X-Plane versus Microsoft brawl at the Expo? Tell me you've never been to the Expo without telling me you've never been to the Expo. The Expo is the last place on Earth I would expect a brawl. Like, the last place. Approach has ATIS for HPN. Would that mean that the airport is covered by ATC? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think so. Unless LaGuardia covers it. I don't know. Also, wasn't Flightsim Expo already done? It happens every year, Adrian. And it's coming up in June. Last weekend of June will be this year's 2025. Uh-oh. I don't know what Tyler's doing, but that's not good. It looks like he's flying direct. Oh, this might be some problems. Are you not doing the RNAV? Maybe he's doing the ILS from Rhymes. He's just radar vectoring himself. I'm assuming that's what's happening. Using the frame gen mod? I am, as I only have a 3080. I am using the frame gen. LaGuardia is unable to do arrival services. It's only for departure. Got you. Okay. Weird, the RNAV I had was different waypoints. You might have done a different one. Who's that? LaGuardia Approach is telling me to contact him. Interesting. 120.4. We'll tune to him now. Alright, I'm going to start slowing us down. 210.
Clear departure, United 2479, 2 for 5.
United 2479, New York departure radar contact on team 15,000.
Up to 15,000, United 2479.
Departure slow, JetBlue 252 on the RNAV Yankee into Westchester.
JetBlue 252, New York departure.
Speed check, flaps 1.
Track to follow the company A320 on a 6-mile final. Westchester wind 30010, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land, following the traffic. Thanks, JetBlue 252.
2,500.
2,500. Gear down. Speed rolling back. 170. Let's go.
Say again, the call sign only.
JetBlue 1431.
JetBlue 14.
Alright, we've got auto brake medium set. Our ground spoilers are armed. Gear is down. We're going flaps 2. Speed check, good. We've been cleared to land, so we'll get all of our lights back on. Beautiful. And rolling out on the turn, we're going to go final approach speed now. Good. And we'll go speed check, flaps 3. Speed's rolling back now. 160 knots. Speed check, flaps full, which will be our landing flaps today. And we've got the runway out here in front of us. Definitely gusty. You can hear the engines working. Real nice.
United 2479, turn left heading 320, climb maintain 17,000.
Alright, we cleared the land.
Up to 17,000, United 2479.
We have an aircraft about 5 miles in front of us.
Departure United 1128, spot 8 with uniform ready back.
Guy over there might be an issue.
New York departure, runway 31, taxi via AlexSiu.
He's right there. Looks like you're going to have to do something, man, because we're going to be way too close. I would suggest doing like a 360, otherwise they're going to be going around for sure.
JetBlue 4.6 New York departure hello. You are about half a mile on trail of company traffic. Let's go ahead and give you some S-turns, slow you down a little bit. For now, fly heading 280. 280, JetBlue 446.
I knew that one was coming.
United 2479, proceed direct code. Direct code.
Alright, let's get our recording on. Good. Henry. In your bed, please. In your bed. Thank you. Alright, we're recording. That is a nasty quartering crosswind right now, chat. Got the RNAV 22 left and midway. Beautiful approach. It is. Yeah, for sure.
Turn right heading 040. Right 040.
Alright, friends. Joystick cam is coming on. Y'all ready to rock and roll?
United 241.
Let's do it. Those winds are nasty. My airplane.
Clear for takeoff.
Good. We'll get our ground charts open here as well. Good. We're going to be vacating to the left.
14, radar contact, altitude.
Passing 1,504.
No, vacating to the right. All right, good.
3214,
All right, let's get it, friends.
Climb maintain 15,000, 3214.
Reset that as well.
1252, welcome to Westchester, right turn out to the ramp.
Right turn out to the ramp for JetBlue.
Yes, we're already recording, guys. It is recording.
Just confirm you're doing your final approach speak for me.
A5 with
JetBlue 446, you have traffic ahead to your 10 o'clock.
A5 with up traffic.
JetBlue 446, clear for the visual approach, runway 34, runway 34, clear to land. Number 2.
A little bit high on the approach, bring that nose down. Easy butter, short runway, man. I don't know if we're going for the supreme butter today. I think we're just going for a nice realistic landing. Put her down. Get those brakes on and we good. It says we're high up on the approach. It feels weird though. We'll get her back down.
Last aircraft calling.
Feels oddly low on the approach, but too white, too red. That's what it's calling for. All right, sounds up. Enjoy, friends. It is a small airport, yeah. I don't think these trees are here like this in real life, though. Maybe they are, but it feels like a dive and chop after the trees.
300. 100.
Maintain the TCAP frequency 1923.05.
40. 10. 5.
Goes down gently, reversers are out, decelerating, maintain center line. 70 knots, reverser stowed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Westchester. Very nice. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad at all, chat. Not bad at all. Good.
2140.
You were one away? Oh, man. Close. Close.
Delta 3214, turn left direct.
Well, we're clear of the runway, at least for him, so that's good. No go-around necessary. Ground spoilers and flaps going clean. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was a dive and chop. Oh boy. He's ballooning. To the ramp, thanks, JetBlue 252. Dive and chop, baby. All right, APU master start, switch on, landing lights off, nose light to taxi, runway turn-offs off, strobe lights are off, wing lights are off. Let's go ahead and stop the clocks. 2 hours and 39 minutes on the flight time, friends. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Westchester. Now, gate assignments. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to disconnect. And then that way I can take any gate that I want. Gate assignments, if I look down here, we probably want to be at gate 2 or 1. Probably gate 1, to be honest with you. Gate 1. No. Where's JetBlue? JBU. I don't see JetBlue. We'll just go Worldwide Flight Services. Good. Look at this nice little scenery. Westchester County Airport. I can't believe JetBlue flies into here. It's pretty wild. Probably cheaper than flying into New York, though. I would say it's probably definitely cheaper than flying into New York. Right, you're going off, you're going on. Let's get this bad boy into the gate. Not a bad flight, friends. Pretty happy with that one. Can you turn, please? Thank you. Henry, I hear you over there doing things that you probably shouldn't be doing. U.S. Airways, but no JetBlue? What? Sorry. By chance, will you fly to India? Yeah. We fly in India. I don't see a marshaller. He's stuck behind this thing. So we might have to cheat here a little bit. Oh boy, we're quite a ways off the line. There we go. Fix that. And we'll call her quits right about there. Good. Park brakes on. Upstairs is good. Let's go engine number 2 off. Engine number 1 off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Westchester. Lights are off. Seatbelt signs are off. Cabby purrs is off. Crew supply is off. A puller of spikes. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for support. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So are we meeting 2 Romeo Fox today? We are.
Spikes donated $9.99.
Yes, sir.
Are we meeting M2 RF today?
And Puller Spikes dropping another $10 donation as well. Thank you very much, my friend. 20 bones from Puller of Spikes.
$9.99.
Thank you, buddy. Very, very, very kind of you. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chat, let's get some love for Mr. Puller of Spikes showing the support. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Arrival message, we're looking good. Everything is done there, friends. Wonderful. Let's turn those sounds down. Let's dismiss this. Let's go panel state. We're going to go ready. We're going to activate it. Good. Let's make sure our flaps are set full. No, GSX, you can go away. Let's make sure our flaps are set full here for replay, and we shall take a look at this replay, friends. I don't know why the replay looks like that, but sure enough, we'll take a look at the replay. All right, we'll close that. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. That is good. That is done. Remember, friends, if you haven't done so and you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. Hopefully we reach our goal of 250 likes. If we've already reached our goal of 250 likes, hopefully we can hit 300 likes on today's live stream. That would be absolutely awesome. So if you're here, you're hanging out, you're on your way out, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. Do me a huge solid. All right, park brakes are coming off for the replay. Let's make sure all of our lights are back on. Lights, 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 lights. Good. All of the lights are on. Good. I'll turn the sounds down. We'll go ahead and hit the replay button. Good. Let's go ahead and pause the replay. We'll bring this forward to like right about here. Should be good. It's kind of, man, that wind was kind of all over the place. We'll start here, resume. I don't like... The area around the airport does not look very good, if I'm being completely honest with you. It looks like it looks like the trees have like overgrown everything that is around this place right now. There's too many trees. Far too many trees. Especially on short final. Like, I genuinely felt like we had to like chop and drop it. Otherwise we were going to start skimming some trees. I guarantee you in the replay too, it's going to look like we were damn close to those trees. Look at how close we are to those trees. Feel like it's not like that in real life. There's literally trees like all over like the tower as well. It's a little bit too much, but nice. A little bit heavy on the flare, but we arrested it very nicely. Nice and smooth, just to the right of the center line, as to be expected with that crazy crosswind coming in. 22 gusting something. Pretty wild. But overall, I would say that was a great landing, my friends. I am quite pleased with that one. I can't remember the last time we've flown into Westchester, so I will definitely take that landing. It was definitely under a sub 200, which is always good. And visually, it looked like a pretty good landing. Still can't get over this livery, man. This has to be one of the funkiest liveries I've seen in a minute. It is one of the funkiest liveries, chat. That is for damn sure. Well, everybody, that is going to wrap up our Sunday. Look at how close we are to those trees. There's something's got to change with the scenery or something. That's just, there's no way there's trees like that high on the approach pattern in. There's just no way. There's absolutely no way. But not a bad landing. Not too bad, chat. After about a 2 hour and 40 minute flight, I am pretty pleased with that one. Could have been better, could have been worse for sure. Going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this just wouldn't be possible. Say it every stream. Truly do mean it. You guys are the best. You're the backbone. You guys make this whole thing go around. So thank you all so much for the support. Appreciate you guys. To everybody else that cannot support the stream with a monetary value, but supports the stream through smashing down the thumbs up button, hanging out, flying with me on VATSIM, controlling on VATSIM. I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for the support of this channel. It does not go unnoticed, and I'm very, very thankful for all of you guys. So thank you all very much for the support. Spike, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. We're just wrapping things up. We flew all the way from Southwest Florida, the new Verticalsim Southwest Florida, all the way down here to Westchester. We went to go see Mr. 2 Romeo Fox. Was a good one. As bad as landing into career airports in 2024. Yeah, there's something weird's going on, that's for sure. Jesus, man. Henry's like, take me outside now. All right, friends, the plan tomorrow, EasyJet ops. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to be flying. I know that we're probably going to be out of Glasgow. Somebody mentioned at Glasgow to Isle of Man, which could be a very spicy flight indeed, because Isle of Man is a very small little airport. So I kind of like that idea. I think I've been going with that one, so I think that's what we'll probably plan for tomorrow. But hopefully I will see you all there. Thank you guys again for coming to hang out on this Sunday afternoon. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We're back tomorrow, as I mentioned, EasyJet ops over in the UK or over in Europe. It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Have a great rest of your Sunday. If you guys are flying, enjoy your flights, blue skies, and of course, happy landings, friends. Catch y'all tomorrow. See